not that. You had an opportunity to be, but you blew it all. And I said, well, oh well. I'm proud of that. I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
Fuck life.
I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy on level 1. Level 1. Married happily, paycheck to paycheck happily, meaningful relationship, meaningful life with a family. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. Tomorrow, if I stopped streaming, I would not be able to get a job. So it would be the end of my life. But outside of that,
I'm him.
Everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
Fuck life.
I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy
Base.
on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the thousands of children.
Let me tell you something. When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. Big up skier, and I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person.
Young out.
And quite frankly, those people who make that shit up should be sued. They should be sued into oblivion. But I'm not a rich man, and I don't have the means to do it. You know, some of that stuff out there has been insanely damaging and messed up. The things they said about me and my family, that's completely false. And they have absolutely no factual corroboration for any of it.
Look at Mom.
Who? I'm a dunce. I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true. I smell. I'm a dunce. Offensive. Egregious crossdresser. Yes, that's true. Gifted a body that has a lot of shortcomings, okay? Bad back injury, a severely herniated gout, you oozing with grit, postnasal gout. Gout is a disease that makes you act like an ass. He's a racist, he's a sexist, he's a scammer, he's this, he's that. Yes, that's true.
Hello.
I'm a dunce. I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true.
Hello.
He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true.
Cornell.
I smell. I'm a dunce. Stupid mouth drooler. Offensive. Egregious crossdresser. Yes, that's true.
Hi.
I'm a dunce. I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true. I smell. I'm a dunce. Offensive. Egregious crossdresser. Yes, that's true. It was like Phil's an embezzler, and Phil invests his money in terrorism.
Phil's a what?
And Phil's a drug dealer.
Phil's
so
a
I'm
what?
having a dream.
Phil's a? Phil's a what?
Kind of thing they could possibly say
Hey, what's
about
up,
me.
guys? Hello, welcome to the stream. Nick BMX Guy, MT. Did I watch Bossman Jack? No, I don't know what that is. Alien, hello. Gin-soaked brain, roachbait, Lord Kane, Sigmoid, London Lynch, Gengar Green, Ramen Brahmin, Arcestus, Felipe Baxter, Sigmoid, Nugs, Grazing Portal, hello. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Guys, it's been tough, okay? I've been sick. I don't know if you could tell. I'm still sick. So I don't know how long the stream will be. But I want to get some content out there, guys. Okay. The big ups, Meerkat for the music, of course, as always. So we've got a few things to cover here. Let's see. So, of course, there's this where, you know, I won't spoil it. I wanted to watch this, too. This LilB. LilB. Shoutouts to LilB. Oh, why did I say little? Anyways. And then this, for some reason I have this queued up. And then we've got a few Snorthogans that we can watch. If I feel up to it. And, hello. Anyways, let's, whoops, Steam. Hello, Steam. Okay. Big ups to Steam. I love Steam. Anyways.
I got it to work. Here we go.
I got it to work. Okay. The business, yeah. Hateful slurs. Guys, get ready for some hateful slurs. I'm about to say some hateful slurs today. Making fun of a bad back is a hateful slur now.
Yeah.
No, it's worse than that, actually.
I guess we'll fast forward. What kind of...
Okay, so this is why I wanted to watch this. Because it's, one, it's Asmongold. And two, it's a cooking video, so he's going to be very annoying.
What pizza is it that he's about to make? Oh, no!
Party pizza.
Oh, what happened? We got a member bomb? Sigmoid with a 20-member bomb? Why did nothing play? What? Holy shit. Thank you so much, dude. I don't know why you got alert cucked, man. What the fuck? Well, thank you so much. Jeez, it's my first stream. I'm sorry.
For a party.
Oh,
It's
no.
almost 2 a.m., so I am. The reason why we get Totino's Pizza and not the other ones is just simply the price.
He just sees Totino's Pizza and he goes, "Oh no!" Like, why? What? I don't get it. It's a cheap little pizza thing.
Back in the day, these used to be $1. Now they're like $2 fucking, just like everything else that used to be $1 is now
Exploding
$2.
apple.
You
Welcome.
go to Dollar General, it's not Dollar General, it's $2. It's fucking ridiculous.
Blah.
Losing my mind. Yeah, and this is another thing. Before I
God,
get
the
to
audio is
pizza
so
thing.
weird on
You
this.
see how all these fast food restaurants, we used to have the dollar menu and they changed it to the value menu, thinking that we wouldn't fucking notice that? Nah, bitch. $2.79 for fries is not value. It's a joke. So anyway, I go down to the frozen section.
And you guys make fun of me for what I wear. He's wearing Pac-Man pajama pants
Oh,
as he does
Lord.
his video. So I don't want to hear your shit. This guy's about 40,000 times bigger than me, and he wears pajama pants, so too bad. I'm going to wear them from now on, too.
And
See, the funny thing about that, DSP, is that you're the one that says, "Put on a suit and tie and get to work, bitch." You're the one that says that. You're the one that talks about being a professional. You're the one that talks about taking this seriously and treating it like a job. And you show up with pajama pants every day. I don't think Asmongold is the one saying that. So, yeah. That's why people make fun of you, dude. You act so professional and you're just wearing Zelda jammies all the time.
in the grocery store.
I already do.
Yeah, and he says from now on. That's a great point, Hawks Werthers. From now on, I'll wear them. What? You've been wearing them forever, dude.
And they have these different other types of pizzas, right? You've got DiGiorno.
All right, anyway. Let's actually get to the pizza.
Nice.
Wait, what's that?
Oh,
Oh, he's putting extra stuff on the
There's
pizza.
that too.
Oh, that's
Wow.
interesting.
Most importantly,
That's really interesting.
sixth graders would know this as weed, but us that have graduated would know it's called oregano.
So he's adding cheese, oregano, and pepperoni to the pizza to make it better. Okay.
So why does he do this? Why does he skip through videos like this? Because his cooking videos are so awful and very long as well. They're done in this style, except you have a guy swaying back and forth. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't say swaying anymore. Well, we didn't get to that yet, but, you know. Anyways.
I can definitely see that. Considering that pizza's gross as is, you gotta add something to have...
Because he would say people who skip through his videos have short attention spans and have, like, ADHD, and they can't watch a full video. But this dude's sitting here skipping through every video. Every video in existence that's longer than, like, 3 minutes, he just skips through it. Why?
Real flavor.
Sauce in their pizza. These people are fucking gorillas.
Like, somebody paid for you to watch this. Like, that's the difference, right? If you were just watching a video and you're just skipping through it because, like, okay, let's get to the meat of the video. But somebody paid for you to watch this, dude.
If I ever see a pineapple on a pizza,
He does it to the 3-minute ones,
I
too,
throw
yeah.
it away as fast as I can. That way nobody will accidentally eat it.
Wow. Well, you're missing out, man. You're missing out, because pineapple with ham on pizza is actually quite good. It's
And after
unfortunate.
you put the oregano
Dude, Grazing Poro, thank you for becoming a
on
member.
there, you want to put the, what is this? Cheese. You want to put the cheese on there. And so we're going to put the cheese on there. Now, you don't want to overdo it with the cheese, okay?
You want to
The reason
overdo it on
why-
this when you're covering cardboard with cheese. You want to be sure to
Oh
evenly
my
distribute it.
God.
It's funny, dude. This pizza is so bad. Look at this. He's putting on the pepperonis, the ronies.
What are you doing?
Where's he going? Where's he going?
Oh my god, you're not watching the video.
There is, I I know it's here. I haven't made a pizza for a while.
What is that?
The oven was in the wheelbarrow, which was with the clothes. So I had to... Let me turn this off.
Do I even ask?
It was...
Dude,
What is he
just,
doing?
He just got an oven thing. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
We bought this for $20 like 10 years ago. And it works
You got like
great.
a fucking cooker thingy.
Way better.
Why are you so confused?
Whatever the fuck this is.
He likes it better than the
So-
oven.
We'll just
Obviously.
put the oven on top of the oven.
I'm at a loss.
How are you at a loss? Like, really, honestly, truthfully.
I'm at an absolute loss.
Why?
He has a real oven and he doesn't use it. I don't know if this is just
It
a
probably
thing he
takes a
does
lot
for
longer.
video or if
Okay.
it's true. Why
It's
would
true.
you use that thing instead of your real full-size oven?
Uh-huh. Maybe it does it quicker, dude.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, it doesn't. The cord doesn't reach. Okay, give me a minute. I gotta.
Alright, this is garbage. How long does this go on? Oh god.
Cosmic brownies, but
I'm only gonna go where he pauses.
anyway.
Alright, talk to me.
What is he doing? Oh god, is this it?
No? Alright, just talk to me, DSP. Tell me how stupid he is. Tell me how funny
I
he's
started-
not.
Eat sushi.
Alright.
Oh my god, he's so missing out on good food. Sushi's absolutely delicious. And listen, I'm someone who used to absolutely think it was gross. But once I started eating sushi, and especially poke bowls and stuff like that.
Poke bowls.
Oh, that stuff is mad good when it's prepared right. and
Mad
has the right
good.
ingredients and the right seasonings. That shit is really good and is good for you. And then
That's so annoying. That is so specifically annoying. When he says it's good for you. Talking about fast food, that it's good for you. I mean, like, it's just so annoying that he brings that up. When he says, like, I made turkey burgers, and it's, like, healthier for you. As opposed to what? Like a burger? Like a chicken burger? I don't know. Why does he always bring that up as if he's, like, a fucking bodybuilder YouTuber? You're not, dude. Just take one look at you.
undercooked meat
That's
is
so
much
annoying.
better than overcooked. Eating a steak, anything over medium is like, you might as well not eat it, right?
Look at this
You
dude.
completely destroyed the flavor.
Health side Phil, giving you health advice. Imagine taking health advice from this guy right here.
Cooked meat is much better than overcooked. Eating
Hey,
a steak,
DL5.
anything over medium is like, you might as well not eat it, right? You've completely destroyed the flavor. Medium rare steak is amazing. The best steak I ever had in my life was super expensive at a steak restaurant, but it was rare and it was tasted completely different than regular steak.
It's
And
rare.
it was superb. So, kind of, well, I guess it's sad that he has that phobia because I think he's missing out on a lot of good cuisines by only eating overcooked food.
Oh boy.
I do not. For any reason. I do not eat it
You should.
at all.
It's delicious.
So,
No, you can eat whatever you want. I'm just saying he's missing out.
I like to make sure.
Like, what if I just don't like sushi? I don't care. I'm not missing out if I don't like sushi, I'm not missing out. Why is he even bring? I don't know. He's so annoying.
And I always overcook.
Food videos with this dude are always so annoying.
This is what you call a fucking pizza.
Oh!
So this gentleman
Look
right
how annoying
here
he is.
Was
Your mouth drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that. Asmongold, you're killing me. I'm Italian, dude. You're
What?
killing me.
Oh lord.
Oh.
Shit. Look at this fucking asshole. Look at this fucking asshole. What is this? Bitch, what is this? Explain to me, Phil.
Your mouth drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that.
What is this? Like, does this really look as bad as this? This the same thing. Look, Phil. Like, bro, is it really that different? Is it really that different? Really? You want to pretend this is good and this is terrible somehow? This was like $2, wasn't it? This dude said this was $2. Like, get out of here with this fucking annoying ass Italian bullshit.
Oh! Was
Hot take, but pizza isn't that deep. I agree. I'm with you, Darksy.
Asmongold, you're killing me. I'm
You're
Italian,
killing me.
dude.
I'm Italian,
killing me.
dude. Acting as if pizza. Yeah, I agree with you, Darksea, because pizza is not, to me at least, it's not that deep. I don't know. This dude's acting like it. I don't know. He's so annoying. I'll be back.
Oh, it's like someone just put a stake through my heart. Not only is it cardboard pizza, he overcooked it to the point where it's completely burnt on the edge. Oh, man. You know he ate that, right? He had to. He ate it, right? He totally did. Oh, no. It looks so bad.
Thanks a lot for watching. See y'all later. Peace.
And he probably ate it on stream. All right, well, thanks for watching DSP versus the internet. Yikes. 1 hour down, 2 hours to go. I hope that you guys enjoyed so far. I'll see you in the next part. All right. Hello. Really?
So undercooked steak.
Hey, my bad.
Undercooked. Like I don't need.
My bad. I wasn't here. I'm sorry. Look how annoying he
Cooked it
is.
to the point where it's completely burnt on the edge. Oh, man. You know he ate that, right? He had to. He ate it, right?
He
totally
ate
did.
it, right? Are you
No.
kidding? Oh, okay. Anyways,
Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy LilB.
Next one.
Back in it.
Has the most
So I'm gonna
rare
tell you
video
like
games.
this, man. Back to show the PlayStation.
so this one's funny too, because this is just like a bait video, because this is an old Tevin thing. Tevin would show this on his streams and laugh about it because it was funny. And so now DSP is watching. Like, this is such a weird timeline. We're in such a weird timeline where now DSP is watching the Tevin thing.
2 games.
It's crazy.
This is not all of them. Now, this is just my games that are out right now. So let me show you what
Rampage
I've been
Total
playing.
Destruction.
And to see if we got the same
Classics.
style. I feel like I'm one of the
Classics.
best gamers. You know, we got that. This is classic.
Game
This is
Day
classic.
2003.
Classic.
I got
I
classic.
played Game Day back in the PS1. I played a few of the Game Days, but I never played the ones after that. Here's Red Dead Revolver.
Classics.
Hitman 2. I
Let's
had
keep
that on
going.
PC. I
Classics.
Classics. Classic.
Okay.
Enter the Matrix is a
Classics.
classic. I don't know about
Classics.
that.
Classics. LilB, baby, that's classics.
Madden,
You know
did I
it's-
say Madden 06? I couldn't read it, it was blurry.
Me.
Yakuza 2,
Classics.
the original Yakuza 2.
Classics.
Resident Evil Outbreak is a classic. I don't know about that
Classics.
one. The Sopranos? I didn't even know they had a
You know,
Sopranos video game.
this is
Sly
not
Cooper's a
something that I
classic.
played, but it came. It was a free demo.
Classics.
Oh, yeah, GTA.
DVD.
DVD. Why are there DVDs in there?
Classic. Dragon Ball Z. Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Tenchi? It's
NBA
Tenkaichi.
Street. Classic.
You didn't say it right.
Tenkaichi?
You got Final
He didn't even say it
Fantasy.
right either. What? Isn't it Tenkaichi?
Tenchi? It's
NBA
Tenkaichi.
Street.
It's
Classic.
Tenkaichi,
You
dude.
didn't say it right.
You got Final
Tenkaichi, dude.
Fantasy. You know what it is. You gotta get that. You gotta play
Hey,
that.
EG. Go
You know,
center
we got
Aviga.
Tom Clancy. Classic. ESPN when it was hot. Classic.
Classic.
Madden 09. Classic.
Madden 09. Classic. Huh.
Yakuza, classic. Just Cause, classic. Now we getting
Just
good.
Cause.
We're not done yet. So don't.
I like how these are all stacked. You realize that just scratches the shit out of the discs.
my
And
Oh my.
He's having a key.
He's so. Like, I know this dude's known as annoying, but he's so specifically annoying. Isn't he? Isn't he just so fucking annoying? He's like a child. He's like an annoying 12-year-old kid. So specific. Like, you knew a kid like this when you were a kid. You might know someone like this now. It's so specifically fucking annoying.
Classic. Now we getting good. We not done yet. We not done yet. So don't.
I like how he's all stacked. You realize that just scratches the shit out of the discs, and he doesn't have them in a case or anything. They're just like stacked randomly. They're just scratching the shit out of each other in a stack. They're destroying his own games as he shows them off.
Don't think we done. We just.
Yeah, you know, it
this is
scratches your
PlayStation 2,
games,
remember
huh?
that. This is my out pile. Kessin, you know, bringing back memories. Okay, Max Payne, classic. Manhunt, classics. You know what it is. LilB,
Metal
like
Gear
said,
Solid
Metal
2.
Gear Solid 2.
Some of these are classics.
I mean, I'm really playing. True Crime Streets of LA.
Never played a True Crime, but I
Classic.
did play Sleeping Dogs, which was the
X-Men,
successor.
classic.
The successor.
SmackDown
We
vs.
got
Raw,
wrestling
classic.
games.
Let's go.
Look at this.
SmackDown vs. Raw 2006.
I had some of
classic.
these.
Let's go. Urban Reign.
What the hell is
I haven't
Urban
played it yet.
Reign?
I haven't played it yet.
Virtual, classic.
God, DSP's
Urban
so
Chaos.
annoying.
I haven't
How old is
played
this
it
video?
yet.
13 years. So
12 years.
this would have been
Oh God, really?
2011. Probably like 2011 this video's from.
Wow.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you for
Vice
doing the
City,
math.
classic. Max Payne 2.
Literally all this guy did was move discs around and said classic. He got 333,000 views moving discs around saying classic, classic.
Like, I don't know why he does this. Because, dude, all you do is sway with a camera. All you do in the cup noodle video is sway and act fucking stupid. Act like a mouth-drilling retard. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. And what, you get like 100,000 views. Like, it's really that simple to do the same thing to you. Like, I understand if I don't know, if you were somebody else, but it's just like, dude, you got 60k views. All you did was sway and act like a fucking idiot. All you did was sway, you got 60,000 views, huh? Really, dude? Like, you're not one to talk. Why do you act like you're some sort of authority on what you're allowed to upload? You're allowed to gatekeep what people are allowed to do.
Wow.
Cool. Anyways. What's going on? What's he doing?
Classic.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, I think he already knew about that video. I think he knew that was a Tevin thing. Because I'm pretty sure people would tell him, and people would say that that's a Tevin thing. Anyways, is there anything else in this? No? Okay, let's get to the meat of the stream, the point of the title.
Yeah. Tonight I should say, here with a live audience, I'm going to react to the very first time to my original Dark Souls 1 playthrough from 2011. This was a different era on YouTube. I was not live streaming. There was no direct capture. This was literally a camera mounted on a tripod pointed at my television. This is the original PS3 version of the game. It runs like crap. This is not the remastered.
Like the way he explained, I'm sorry, I don't mean to pause like this, but the way he explains this too, he's acting like he's the only person ever that ever did this. He's the only person that recorded with a camera. He's the only person that played the original PS3 version. He's the only person that uploaded it to YouTube. I don't know. It's not that special, man.
Version with better graphics and everything. This is very much the original run where everything was choppy, the visuals looked like crap, the sound was awful, and I had absolutely no idea what I was doing because I didn't have any prerequisite knowledge of anything from Soft. I had never played a game from this company before. Back then in 2011, this was my first ever year when I was doing this for a job on YouTube. And basically, people kept throwing games at me to play. Play this one, play that one, play this one, play that one. And I didn't really know what to play. And Dark Souls 1 particularly was a game that I had not played at launch. And then people were begging me to play it, so I eventually bought it like a week or two later, not knowing what I was getting myself into. And actually, when I went to GameStop to buy it, they were sold out of the strategy guide. So there was no FAQ online to explain the game at the time. There was no instant wiki or anything like that. So it was just, you had to play it for yourself. And man, back then, a game like this destroyed me. You know what I mean? Like, I was not equipped for it. I was not ready for it. I'd never played a game like this before. By far, this was likely the hardest video game of that era that I had ever played.
Okay.
So, before we get started tonight, I just want to make a few things clear, a few ground rules. As I said last time around as well, this playthrough is very old.
It's 13 years old. The commentary in this playthrough may seem dated. It may seem risque, over the top, and it may seem offensive. At the time, this is the kind of commentary YouTube liked and accepted.
No, like, what does that even mean? Alert, alert, alert. We got some fucking commentary. Commentary alert, dude. What? They liked and accepted it. I don't know if that's technically true. I just think they didn't police it the same. I don't know. Acting as if nobody cared.
No one had issue with this.
No one had issue.
All right, I don't even know what I say in these videos.
Like, dude, you got banned from Blip TV for the comments you made. And he really sits here trying to tell us that it's not because of the comments. Nobody got offended at the comments. People got offended. No, people didn't get offended. People just reported him. Like, trolls just came and reported him. Like, what? How are you trying to sit here and say nobody got offended when you got banned from a website for comments that you made? But no, that wasn't people getting offended. That was just people reporting it.
Because I haven't watched these back, but I'm sure
I haven't watched these back, which is also a lie. Isn't that straight up a lie?
I'm gonna say things in this video that people today will be like, oh, well, it was a different era. This is not representative of who I am today. Notice a lot of my commentary today is very different than the stuff that we're going to see in this video.
Right.
Okay? So.
Hello, Joe.
I hope that you're all okay with that. I'm giving you the big disclaimer up front so you're not offended. I'm going to laugh with you. Because, you know, here's the thing. Over the year.
That's the other crazy part, too. I'm going to laugh with you. But I thought you regret these comments, and I thought they're not who you are. But then he sits here and laughs when he says bullshit. Like, do you regret the comments or not? I don't know.
I learned from soft games. I appreciated them. I got better at them. And now today I can get any of this style of game. It doesn't even have to be made by FromSoft. It could be a game like Lies of P or something like that. And I can play it at face value
and The Surge.
And enjoy it because I understand.
Remember when people were asking this dude to play The Surge? And he was like, it's made by the Lords of the Fallen devs? I'm not going to play The Surge. I hate The Surge. I hate those developers. Yeah, shout out.
And the mechanics and where the game's coming from, right? Very different, because now I appreciate these games. But back then, this game drove me nuts. All right? All right.
I love when he straight up pulls out Let's go. Gotta clip one of those.
Slayer says he was only 14 when he originally played the game. The Blimp says, this playthrough along with Bloodborne are very special to me. They're enormously nostalgic. No one will hold you to things from 10 years ago. This is great. All right, I think without
I hate Army. Big ups, dude. Same.
further ado, we should get started. Shall we? By the way, 162,000 views on part 1 of this playthrough.
Hey.
This was back when people actually watched my videos on YouTube. Remember those days? When I would do a new playthrough, we have tens of thousands of views within a day, like 50 to 100,000 views within a week.
What is the point of doing this? Actually, what is the point of auditing this? You want me to feel bad for you?
I had to do it to
like,
them,
what do you
son.
want? What do you want from me, really? Honestly.
A staple of T-hypes at comments disparaging his racism. This is Pignosis.
Yeah, a staple of This Is How You Don't Plays are YouTube comments disparaging his racism. This is Pignosis. Yeah, Punish Lasagna, thank you for the 5. Yeah, it's just like the Blip thing, like I said. That was back in like 2010 or whatever. He apparently didn't have trolls until 2013 or whatever, whenever the first This Is How You Don't Play was made. So how did you get banned off a website straight up if you didn't have any trolls? You're saying trolls reported you, but they weren't offended. They just reported you for reporting you. What? Why? If there was nobody to hate you, why did they report you?
Yeah, those are the days, man. Those were the days. It was all ad revenue too. Pretty crazy.
Nice.
All right, guys. Let's
also. Oh man, that audio. Acting like 162K views in 12 years is a good thing. Like that's not really amazing. I want to say, like, for back then, maybe if that was the view count back then, sure. But in 12 years, it hasn't gotten any views. So, I mean, is it really that good? I don't even think so. But, I mean, I don't know. Hey, thank you, Alive and Well.
All right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the beginning of my Dark Souls playthrough. A couple important things to know.
Oh, what's to know?
As I start, I am going to, right now...
By the way, let me know how the volume sounds. It sounds terrible already. I can hear this atmospheric noise like a fan blowing or something. It sounds awful. I can't help that.
He's going to hit you with a pre-stream in the video, as well as in the stream.
Is connected to online, but big butts.
I heard that there might be a lot of lag in certain parts, which is kind of unfortunate that it would create massive lag.
Now, this motherfucker just sat on stream in the present day and told us he doesn't know anything about the game. But in the video, he's telling us he knows about lag when you're connected to the internet. That's pretty specific to know about for someone trying to say that you don't know anything about the game. I don't know about you, but that's really specific. How would you even know that? Why are you trying to pretend you don't know anything? In present day.
And also,
anyways.
Right now I'm recording for the first time, but obviously in future parts, I may be uploading some of this footage, and therefore it may create even added lag to be uploading and also connected to the internet at the same time. So I may or may not continue to play this game online. I know that it does add to the game in certain ways, and in other ways it kind of might be a detriment if people are being trolling and assholes and leaving bad messages and invading the world and such.
See, I didn't understand how it worked back then. The bad messages are not available because you could only use preset words. It's not like someone could say something awful, you know, something racist or something to get you in trouble, correct?
What? Kind of like you with your commentary, correct?
But yeah, the invasions and stuff were rampant back then. Like, people would actually try to seek me out in the game and invade my game and stuff when I was playing.
Whatever. I don't know, dude.
So right now I'm going to start connecting.
Invasions were rampant.
You know what happens?
You see the shadow. Look, there's my shorts.
And try to play online and get
I can see me standing in shorts. It's supposed to be daytime, and I close my blinds.
I'm probably going to fucking disconnect it from the internet.
I can even see the silhouette of the camera in the center. That's interesting.
All right, I've got a super quick patch here.
You didn't even download the update before the video.
It's probably one of the most requested games I've ever played, simply because everyone knows this game is insanely hard. Like, it's made to be that way. And people want to see me try to conquer it for various reasons. Some people want to see if I
I can't see his shorts,
dude. Just want to see me rage repeatedly as I die 7,000 times.
That was really the gimmick. That's why people kept requesting it. Because originally I had skipped it. I wasn't interested in it. And then so many people requested it, I eventually played it. I just received a $4.20 tip
say that?
from Harry Butthole. I started watching you, and hearing your current thoughts on your classic playthroughs is great, and I suggest you'll do this for Heavy Rain. Well, actually, there was a poll to determine what we were going to play tonight, and that it was nearly neck and neck between this and Heavy Rain all week, and this won out by a very narrow margin.
That's what people mean by Heavy Rain, right? Is that where he said that?
So that's why we're doing this tonight. But again, if you guys enjoy this event, if you want to see this, you know, in the future, I'm totally down for doing this.
Okay, I don't give a fuck.
And, some people just like to see me be tortured. I guess they just really don't like me. And,
there's a whole group of them. You know, they're called. Well, forget it.
What?
Some people just like to see me be tortured. I guess they just really don't like me. And
there's a whole group of them.
You know,
they're called. Well, forget it.
If they could tie me to a chair and beat me repeatedly with giant ball bearings and smash it against my testicles, they probably would.
Yeah, like in
some people like that kind of stuff.
In Casino Royale. You saw that scene? That's what I was referencing.
But anyway, Dark Souls. I'm about to play it.
Slayer says, in the unboxing video, the game box said prepare to die, and you jokingly said prepare to cry. And then I did. I think when I got to Blighttown, I did legit cry. There was tears streaming down my face as I rage quit.
It's actually taking longer to install the trophies than it did to upload or download the patch. What the hell?
Okay.
Fuck the trophies. Come on, man. Let me
so if you wonder what that means, what do you mean?
Oh my lord.
Install the trophies. PlayStation didn't always have trophies.
Oh my
Xbox 360 had achievements since the launch of the console. And then PlayStation 3 didn't have anything, and they wanted to play catch-up. So in 2011, they actually instituted trophies, and you had to download them when you played the games to actually have them work. So that's what it's doing right now.
Like, who cares? Is that relevant?
What the fuck?
What, did you see that?
What's the point of a loading bar if the loading bar fills up multiple times?
It probably downloads and then installs. That's probably what happens.
Wow.
It's doing it again. What's going on, man?
Oh, there you go. Grazing Poro with the 20 member. Bomb.
As baller as possible.
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
Thank you, dude. Sorry, guys, I'm sick. If the hype isn't there, it's because I'm still sick. I'm recovering from an illness. I'm choking.
That was so dumb. All right, anyway.
Dude, thank you. That's amazing. I hope it's Argentinian. Is that still a thing? Are we still allowed to laugh at that?
This is great. I'm standing up. And you can see the reflection of my shorts in the room.
I don't see anything, dude.
If it ever loads, come on.
And you might be saying,
Why is he standing up and wiggling side to side?
Oh
Because
my
back then I had a
God.
really bad back injury.
What do you mean back? Okay, this is it. This is the part. Here we go. It starts.
Why is he standing up and wiggling side to side? Because back then I had a really bad back injury. And when I was about to sit down for hours on end playing a game, I kind of wanted to stay on my feet before I played to try to like help adjust my back. And then I would sit down and start playing, and then I would take frequent breaks. Like today, I don't take frequent breaks, you know, maybe every hour. Back then, I would take breaks like between every part. Every 10, 15 minutes, I'd be getting up and walking around because of my back injury. So you guys didn't know that because I wasn't live streaming back then.
Like, I don't know. Why pretend that you don't do that? You still do that. He still stands up. Randomly, when playing fighting games, he stands up and says, oh, I need to walk around for a bit. And then he stands up for like 3 minutes, and then he sits back down. I don't know. Sometimes he played non-stop. Sometimes he took breaks between parts. Sometimes he uploaded raw gameplay for the whole day. Like, I don't... Which one is it? Why does this guy do everything and nothing?
Be an indication of fucking how long it takes to load. Shit, man. Alright. Bandai Namco.
Yeah, the background noise you're hearing is my air conditioner. I don't remember exactly when this game came out in 2011, but that definitely sounds like my air conditioner pumping back at the old condo that I lived in Connecticut. So that's what happens when you have a camera pointed at the TV. You hear all that shit.
The Tekken series, you know, Namco has been making for quite a long time. And, then they fused with Bandai. And so I bet it's more Bandai than Namco in this case. Alright, Dark Souls.
Yes, that's hilarious. Yes, that detractor meme of sway back and forth on the X and Y axis. That's hilarious. Yes, that detractor meme of sway back and.
Alright, Dark Souls.
Yes, that's hilarious. Yes, that detractor meme of sway back and forth on the X and Y axis. You know how people make fun of me because I used to move around.
Hold on. Thank you.
Really, thank you.
Lord Kane.
Stretching your legs isn't a break. Lamau.
Yeah, going to the bathroom for like 20 minutes isn't a break. Stretching your legs isn't a break. Getting up, stalling for time isn't a break. Yeah. Thank you, Lord Kane.
Of sway back and forth on the X and Y axis. You know how people make fun of me because I used to move around like that? Yeah, because I was in excruciating pain. Like, no exaggeration, there was shooting nerve pain up and down my legs and my back, or incredible numbness when I had my back injury that bad. So every time someone makes a joke about that and thinks it's funny, think about how I was going through excruciating pain trying to film content for people for free on the internet, and think about what kind of a person would make a joke like that.
Let me hear that again.
Up and down my legs and my back, or incredible numbness when I had my back injury that bad. So every time someone makes a joke about that and thinks it's funny, think about how I was going through excruciating pain trying to film content for people for free on the internet, and think about what kind of a person would make a joke like that.
Think about how I'm trying to film content for free on the internet. Like, what? As if people like, what? Like, you don't make your own decisions? You don't control the things that you do? You're the one that chooses to do that. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Acting like he's a construction worker. All you were doing was fucking playing video games. And also, this fucking back injury, I just don't believe him anymore. The back injury thing, I don't believe him. I think he might have tweaked his back, and then he just kind of exaggerated it. I think he saw that people can do things for him if he just says he has a bad back. He would get driven places. He would ask people to drive him around. People would drive him from the train station in tournaments. Like, he would take the train and then get driven everywhere. And every vlogging thing, he would be in the passenger or in the back seat laying down. And I just don't believe him. I don't believe this back shit. I think he kind of mentally makes it worse than it really is. I don't know. I just don't believe him. I don't believe him. Because if it was so bad, why didn't you go to the doctors? He said he was going to Seattle. Partially why he was moving there was to fix his back. He was going to go to the doctor and get an operation on his back. And then he never did. If it's really that bad, then why didn't you? I don't know. You want me to feel bad for you? Like, you're the one that's choosing not to operate. You're the one that's choosing not to do any of this. Why is that even my problem? You trying to film shit for free on the internet. Like, what, did I ask you to? I don't know. You control what you do, dude. I don't know.
Let's continue.
Fuck you. Excruciating pain. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
New game.
I don't know, man.
Adjust your brightness.
I really think it's just mentally he makes it worse than it is. It's like a placebo thing. I think he saw what he can get away with if he just says he has a bad back, and so he kept it going for his whole fucking life. Yeah, also for free, he got paid by Machinima. Hey, big guy. Yeah, that's a good point too.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, whatever.
Like, you're just sitting down and playing video games, man.
Okay.
And like the swaying, I don't know, man. Oh, it's, hey, thank you.
Lots
Logan K.
of content creators have chronic pain. He's the only sedentary streamer I hear complaining about it. At this point, the bait back is an excuse.
Yeah, he's the only sedentary streamer I hear complaining about it. The bad back is an excuse. Yeah, I agree, Logan K. Thank you for the 5. Yeah, it's, I don't believe him. With everything this guy has lied about in his past and in his present and everything he's lied about, I just don't believe the backstory anymore. See what I did there? Yeah, anyways. It's just like a mental placebo thing. I think he just saw what he can get away with.
I don't remember.
He just didn't want to drive. He didn't want to do anything. He didn't want to lift stuff. He didn't want to paint his house. He didn't want to do anything. So he just says, I have a bad back.
Anything about my original character. I don't think it was Dumas in this one. I think that came later. What did I name myself?
Huh? What's a name? How do I name my...
uppercase letter. Oh, here we
go. What?
I'm gonna do lowercase. Here we go.
I didn't fix my back. I basically moved, and when I moved, I made it so that I didn't have to do anything strenuous with my back for an extended period of time. Like,
here you go. This is it. I know the audio is fucked up because he didn't pause here, but listen to this. This just proves my point. Listen to this.
I didn't fix my back. I basically moved, and when I moved, I made it so that I didn't have to do anything strenuous with my back for an extended period of time, like drive long distances, lift heavy objects, and the disc kind of just stopped being so strained. And
yeah, because I don't even think that's how that works. Because his back still hurts until it doesn't hurt. He says that his back healed, but also it didn't heal whenever he needs it to not be healed. He sits weirdly in his chair and he like stretches his back when he puts his hands on his armrests and he like sits up. Why is he doing that if his back is healed? I just don't believe him. I just don't believe anything he says.
Objects, and the disc kind of just stopped being so strained, and I'm fine now. Every once in a while on a day where I stress it out, but mostly the injury's gone now. So it's just about lifestyle changes, really. And I lost a lot of weight too. I lost a ton of weight since then.
I lost a ton of weight. Right.
How did I get my back injury?
What the fucking bullshit?
I couldn't fit Darkside Phil. I tried. It didn't fit. My back injury just happened over time. It wasn't anything that was one occurrence. So.
Wait, what? I can't really hear him. What?
Bullshit.
I couldn't fit Darkside Phil. I tried. It didn't fit.
So how did you get your
my
back
injury? Just happened over time. It wasn't anything that was one occurrence.
It wasn't anything that was one occurrence. Shoutouts to WPIG, Alt Insider, looked into this. And there's multiple reasons for why he said he got a back injury. There's multiple reasons. It was a flag football. It was a car accident. It was another car accident. It was all these things. But now there was nothing. You see how hard this guy is to believe? You see why you can't believe anything this guy fucking says? Now it's nothing. Nothing caused it. Nothing caused it. It just happened. Why did it happen? How did it happen? I don't know, dude. You're the one that told me that there's a reason it happened. Now nothing happened. Come on, dude.
So, thank you to the blimp for a super chat.
Whoa, he did that back then too?
Thank you to the blimp for a super chat.
He's really
super sticker, a dancing super sticker.
Thanks that long into your fucking name. My sex. What about
It was the Connecticut
What
air.
about Chas Bono? There's no Chas Bono sex selection. That's kind of
Chas Bono? No, that's a dated reference. Holy shit.
Fearless warrior, low-ranking knight, high HP solid armor, not easily toppled.
Okay.
A nice snort for you. You just couldn't really hear them back then.
Is he really gonna say that? Is he really gonna say that?
Dated reference. Holy shit.
Fearless warrior, Wanderer, low-ranking knight, high HP solid armor, not easily toppled.
A nice snort for you. You just couldn't really hear them back then.
A Wanderer has a scimitar.
Nice.
A scimitar.
Has the master
A
key.
guilt-ridden thief? Did they really have to say that? Thank you. Really, thank you.
Hey, Grazing Poro.
After seeing Ket, I think she broke his back.
Yeah, with the two. Yeah, maybe Cat broke his back yet again. Maybe that's why he stretches in his chair now.
High strength, wields heavy battle axe.
Wasn't I a cleric in my first playthrough?
Bow-wielding hunter. Okay, at close range, but weak in magic.
I don't know, man.
Sorcerer.
Like him just saying, I don't have to lift shit, I didn't want to drive anywhere, so it all of a sudden healed my back. Like, I just think the back problem just continued because you didn't want to do any of that stuff. I don't know.
Powered magic truly was in this game.
Unclothed Enigma. Only armor with a club and an oak plank.
Thank you.
Iwata?
Really, thank
Hey,
you.
do that, dude.
Since you're sick, can you give us some snorts, pig?
Thank you, do that. Yeah, I'll hit you with a... There you go. I don't know if you heard it. Ow, that hurt my fucking nose.
I'll be a knight.
Was I a knight in my first run? I thought I was a cleric.
What's up, Doc? There you go.
Does it really matter?
Maybe I'm
I'm gonna get fucked up no matter what I pick, so it doesn't really matter what I select right now, let's be honest. I'll pick a knight.
Okay, it was a knight.
Gift. Now,
He's so
just
quiet,
as a note,
man.
I've gotten lots of messages from people
Like, the
about
audio is so fucked on this.
this game, and some people have told me the best thing to pick is the master key because it opens all the locks, well, most of the basic locks. And,
Look at this dude. Look at this dude. I knew nothing about the game. The strategy guide was sold out. How the fuck did you know specific ass shit like this? You told us you didn't know anything, but then here in the video, he knew 2 specific things that you probably wouldn't know if you knew nothing.
And some people have told me
Some people.
the best thing to pick is the master key because
Nice.
it opens all the locks, well, most of the basic locks. And
Cool.
basically,
I'm glad that he knew
it
nothing
allows
about the
you to
game.
Get lots of items, so I'm gonna go with the master key.
I wonder what the truth of that statement is. Does it
I wonder what the truth of that statement is.
really... You gonna fucking pause? Does it really work that well? I know it opens a few things initially. I don't think it opens that much in the scope of the whole game. Does it, the master key? I don't recall it opening too much. Only like a few doors early on you could get to items or whatever, right? But not everything. Doesn't that get you to oh, what's his name? The big dude, the big beefy dude with the giant club. I can't remember his name.
What?
I think that's how you get to him quick.
Hogan?
It's an easy way to get to him and fight him early. Although it's hard to beat him early. I can't remember his name. The guy with the
It's hard to beat his meat, dude.
heavy armor.
Dude, he's so beefy and big.
Thing.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Only a few things though, right? Only a few shortcuts.
Large head. Tiny head.
A tiny head. Why not?
Where's the oddly shaped head option, dude? Why don't they have an oddly shaped head for Phil?
Let's do slim.
Slim?
You can skip to Blight Town with the master key? Oh, okay.
Ugh. Some of these look fucking weird, man. Oh my god.
No, I did not read a guide. The only advice I would get is from people who like left comments on other videos suggesting games and things for me to play, people who emailed me or posted on my forums back then. I didn't read guides back then. I told you I wanted to buy.
That's like, why? Why does he lie? He told us like not too long ago, like a week or two ago. He said that he used to read guides all the time. In between parts, he would look shit up.
The strategy.
Like, we knew that already, but he told us that. He confirmed it. And now he's saying he didn't look it up. Why? Did you forget? Is this a new clone? Is this somebody else saying this?
From people who like left comments on other videos suggesting games and things for me to play, people who emailed me or posted on my forums back then. I didn't read guides back then. I told you I wanted to buy the strategy guide for this game because I specifically knew how hard it was. And the store didn't have it. GameStop was sold out, and no one in my area had it. I went to like Target, I went everywhere. No one had the strategy guide. And back then, there was no day one wiki. The wiki for this game wasn't built for like months, so there was no basic information on how to do anything.
Dragon Scholar, hair.
I could also swear in one of his like house tours, one of his condo tours, he has the Dark Souls strategy guide. I could swear, man. I watched them a while ago. I don't know. I'm not special enough to look into it. I don't care, but I could swear he had it.
Swept back. Let's do the swept back look.
Yes, the swept back look.
This is so hilarious, and none of this matters because you never really see your character in this game. So literally none of this affects anything. It doesn't matter how you look at all.
I mean, it
I
does.
spent time on it.
I probably picked the worst loadout, I'm sure.
I just got a $6 tip from Harry Butthole. He says, you're talking about people making fun of your back injury.
This part's good. This is it.
$6 tip from Harry Butthole. He says, you're talking about people making fun of your back injury. Reminds me how I used to make snort jokes, and then I got post-nasal drip myself. I realized it's actually really frustrating to deal with. In my case, the jokes were always intended to be good and fun, but it's still rude.
Nice bait.
Here's the thing.
That's like tier 1 bait, dude. That's great. What a great bait fucking question to say to this dude. Or just like statement.
You know, I used to make snort jokes, and then I got post-nasal drip myself.
Like you're just feeding into his ego. You're feeding into his like disability, dude.
I realized it's actually really frustrating to deal with. In my case, the jokes were always intended to be good and fun, but it's still rude. Here's the thing. You want to make fun of someone because they're terrible at a game. You know what I'm saying? You want to make fun of someone because of something they can affect. How about the fact that some people just can't change stuff about that? I don't want post-nasal drip. Do you think I want to snort once in my life? No, I don't. But I have to. Do you think I wanted to wobble back and forth? No, my back was messed up. Oh. But people making fun of that, it's really dirty. That's one of the lowest things you can do, is to make fun of someone for something that they can't help, nor can they fix, right?
Yeah, you can't help. You can't mute the mic when you snort. Guys, I've been coughing. I've been muting my mic, dude. I'm still sick. I've been muting the mic. It's possible to do. I know it's like crazy, but I've been muting my mic, dude. Whoa. I didn't know that was possible.
Hairy butthole.
Cool, dude. Very awesome.
Thank you for the tip. And up to $20. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
The world was unfolded.
It gets better.
These gorgeous subtitles.
Ooh.
It gets better, dude.
Land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons.
Everlasting.
Unforgiving learning curve.
Oh, man.
Oh shit, I got my fucking effects of my TV on. I just realized. Hold on. Ignore this.
What?
I'm not doing this right now.
Came disparity.
There we go.
Why the hell did he have true motion on? What?
One of those stupid, it's hilarious. We were just talking about that today. How TVs have all these stupid settings that no one should ever use. So that TV that I had back then had true motion, which just created like motion blur. It looked like shit.
Okay. Can we move on? Should I fast forward?
Just be honest.
From the dark, they came.
It should, up front, it should be like, this game will kick your ass. So
That's what Dark Souls 2 did.
Within the flame.
Dark Souls 2 did that, dude. They're like, you're gonna die.
4K Catman says, why is it okay to make fun of race when you can't change that? Because a generalized joke about a race or culture is just that. It's generalized. It's not targeted at one specific person. If you're making fun of me specifically because I'm wobbling back and forth because I'm in excruciating pain, that's cruel. If you're simply making a racial stereotype joke, you're not intending to make a directed insult towards someone. You're laughing at a community kind of a deal. You know what I'm saying?
How is that better? Like, really, dude, how is that better? You're making fun of a bunch of people instead of one person? What?
That's different.
Hello, Joe.
Right? And also, if you ever notice, my jokes about race were always meant to be funny and common, not insulting. It wasn't like, oh, that one group is so bad and this other group is so much better. It wasn't like that at all. I don't like those kind of jokes, quite frankly. That's why I never went there with my commentary. But nice try to get me in a gotcha moment. You look like a jackass.
What about if my jokes about your post-nasal drip are meant to be funny? And they're not meant to be, insulting? Look, he snorts into the mic. Isn't that funny? Let me hear this again. Hold on. This dude's so fucking special, dude.
Change that because 4K Catman says, why is it okay to make fun of race when you can't change that? Because a generalized joke about a race or culture is just that. It's generalized. It's not targeted at one specific person. If you're making fun of me specifically because I'm wobbling back and forth because I'm in excruciating pain, that's cruel. If you're simply making a racial stereotype joke, you're not intending to make a directed insult.
Him, pointing finger. Just no, superhero, Had to do
Hey.
it to them. Let's get it.
They can determine with the 5. We out here. Thank you. Big ups, dude.
Towards someone, you're laughing at a community kind of a deal. You know what I'm saying? That's different.
Yeah, I don't know. He's basically just saying, if you make fun of me because it's me, it's worse than racism. Because it's generalized. But it's worse when it's me simply because it's me. What? Huh?
All right. And also, if you ever notice, my jokes about race were always meant to be funny and common, not insulting. It wasn't like, oh, that one group is so bad and this other group is so much better. It wasn't like that at all. I don't like those kind of jokes, quite frankly. That's why I never went there with my commentary. But nice try to get me in.
All right, let's see some of his jokes that are meant to be funny. Let's see some of these.
I had to do it to them snipe.
The HST means it's okay for us to call Phil wants tense because we are making generalized jokes. Thanks for confirming, Phil.
Yeah, Logan K with the 5. Thank you. We can call his viewers dense because we're generalizing them.
Oh, so racism is okay
Yeah,
to him.
Lord Kane.
All right. Got you,
Yeah.
speechless face.
Racism's okay, but if you make fun of him, that's not okay because it's him, you see?
I'm him. It's DSP's top 10 fan-voted racist remarks of 2010.
Let's see some funny, generalized
Oh, snap. Getting
racism
all gangsta up in
jokes.
Here with number 2.
Number 2, let's see.
I literally don't have to say anything, just watch the clips.
All right, what is so funny?
Look at this shit, you got a hamburger ring. It's fucking racist. Come on, man, I told you. Rachel Ray looks a lot different.
Oh, the
Never
game
forget
is
your
being
apron and
racist,
your
you see?
bulletproof vest when you cook in the Gangsta Kitchen.
What? What?
Rachel Ray looks a lot different. Never forget your apron and your bulletproof vest when you cook in the Gangsta Kitchen.
Oh, yes, the bulletproof vest. Is that a generalized statement? Like what's the non-offensive thing there? Okay.
So we start easy side up. Everybody loves a pancake.
Easy side up. Everybody loves racial stereotypes.
This egg is gonna crack under pressure, believe me.
Yo, don't put too much cocaine in those pancakes.
You gotta whisper.
Is that a generalized non-offensive statement?
Thank you. Really, thank you.
Huh?
General racism is okay.
Yeah,
sure
determined.
seems legit.
Thank you for the 2. Yeah, it's legit. Check it out. This is a very generalized statement that he's making. It's not meant to be offensive, you see?
Good luck.
Yeah, that's tight. You done good.
You see, I add yo to the end of my sentence. Yo,
Fucking Gangsta Kitchen. I can't handle it, man.
therefore I am of a urban descent. You see? Yo.
You know what it's like to cook on the streets. To actually cook on the streets. You cook on the pavement. Flip it up. Flip it up. Cooking those bananas. Oh my god, I gotta bust some rhymes. The pancake wrap.
Show emperor with this pancake.
The U.S. government set up JFK.
You'll be great.
Rambo gameplay.
Elvis is still alive.
Get a grip.
Elvis Presley died on the toilet.
Grab the pan and
Alright, DSP, say something racist again.
Shut the fuck up.
Here we go.
Well, it's something, but this here palette is hardly ticked.
Damn, he just insulted you.
You've seen all our chefs in action.
Really?
Let's find out who's gonna take the crown.
I think I beat you there early.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
You blew it up.
I only made
big
one
time.
pancake. Get out of Hell's Kitchen, bitch.
Yo.
You can't see me, Josh.
Alright.
Stay tuned.
I don't know why that was in there. Okay, let's see. Nice generalized cocaine. Cocaine in your food segment. Bulletproof vest.
Gotcha moment. You look like a jack. Much
Let's
better.
go.
It wasn't like that at all. I don't like those kind of jokes.
He doesn't
quite
like
frankly.
them.
That's why I never went there with my commentary. But
Uh-huh.
nice try
Never.
to try to get me in a guy.
So also, he said he never went there with his commentary. But then why does he feel the need to apologize for things that he said? He apologizes for things that he said while also laughing at them and also saying that he never said anything bad. If you never said anything, then why are you apologizing? Why do you feel the need to do that?
Gotcha moment. You look like a jackass.
Nice. It's a gotcha moment. Big ups. Big ups gotcha moments, but I never said anything, but I apologize. I apologize for all the hateful things I said, but I never said anything. That's very cool.
Nito. Hey, Nito. What a Nito boss.
Okay.
The Witch of Isley.
Shoutouts to Chicky Chang
If only I
Wei.
knew what bullshit that would be, because you don't fight the Witch of Isley. You fight that fucking chaos and dead of chaos bullshit.
And his faithful knights.
Gotcha
Man in the
moment.
Dark Knights, yes.
They were all assholes.
Oh yeah,
made for
quiet.
this game.
It's a good point. Let me see if I can find one.
Easily forgotten.
Pygmy.
With the strength of lords, they challenge the dragons.
It's cool there are real dragons in this game, too. It's not just...
Yeah, so he never targeted anyone specifically. Shit, how do I, hold on.
For the intro.
I'll do this real quick.
Peeled apart by stone scales.
Does any of this really matter? Seriously.
No. What? Not at all.
Oh yeah, fire against dragons. That's a good strategy.
Nito unleashed the miasma of death and disease. And seethed the scales.
Oh, yes.
This is a great, I know, hold on, it's my first stream, hold up. This is great. He never attacked anyone, physically, of course. Which is man, which is Muppet. Lol, lol, lol. Seems like something I've been saying all along is now definitively true. This pick is priceless. Yeah, dude. He never attacked anyone physically, personally, about their looks, about something they can't control. Maybe his hair just turned blue, dude. You don't know that. Do you know for a fact if he dyed his hair? Maybe it just turned blue and you're making fun of him. I don't know, dude. There's more examples. That's just the one I found.
He did it for the magics. The magic power.
But none of that matters because you're dead. Fuck you.
The age of fire.
Yes, Spoony Ton.
What's hilarious, people in the chat are like, oh, we've seen this a million times. I haven't. I don't even remember this intro.
Okay. Dude, he's played Dark Souls like 7 times or some bullshit. Like, no exaggeration, at least 5 times. Come on, it's gotta be 5.
What's this?
Maybe less, I don't know. It's about like 4 or 5 times.
Man sees not light, but only endless nights.
Oh, chosen undead.
Yeah, I count 4 times that he's played this.
Then he played Dark Souls and he died right here.
Alright, dude. Whatever. Tell me about how racism is okay, but sway is bad.
You just don't know. It's the brain.
I think there's more. I think he says something else. He continues
So this
this.
is when you start in the asylum,
Okay,
correct? You wake up in the
was very
asylum.
exciting and pertinent to the game. Bottomless box. A peculiar bottomless wooden box. Its origins are unknown. Some derive it as a symbol of unbridled avarice. Any number of items can be deposited into the box.
Alright.
And went away.
Yeah.
Oh, great, a rat. Well, if the rat can survive, I can survive.
Yes,
Alright.
Who the fuck's that guy?
the dark sign brands the undead.
The dark sign.
Man, he's got nothing to add, eh?
And in this land,
It's so hard to hear, right? There's a freaking air conditioner on.
the undead are corralled and led to the north.
Like, I'll legit admit, it's hard to hear. It's legit hard to hear because you just hear the fucking fan
Shut the
blowing.
fuck up and let me play.
They are locked away to await the end.
Yeah, why is his mic so low? I don't know, dude.
The world before I get to start playing this fucking game.
The old gameplay is very loud. So I don't want to burst your eardrums, but then the problem is his mic is really low. So I gotta like curate the audio.
An
dude.
apocalypse too, so we're worried the world really would end.
Is your fate.
You are an asshole.
Okay, can we?
Yeah, but I didn't know that.
Can we get to
Look
it?
at those visuals. Oh god. It looks so bad.
He's fighting with a fucking fake sword.
What looks bad?
Dungeon cell key. Okay.
It's a busted sword, right? Just the tabard.
Here,
Or the scabbard.
Tabard, scabbard.
No, Lilica, I did not drink during this playthrough. It was too tough. I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it if I was drinking. And then I couldn't do it when I was sober either, so...
Yeah, I don't know. That's an X. You said you drank while playing, like, every game.
Got to see that in the first part.
Alright, so now, part 2.
Okay, so we're finally out of the cell, and I've won.
So...
The game's over. I actually just beat the game.
Let's see.
So... The reason that was only, like, 10 minutes is because that's how YouTube was back then. You could only upload, like, 10-minute clips. If you tried to upload longer than that, YouTube would give you an error and say clip too long. So all my playthroughs were 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, with me manually clicking off, waiting a second for the file to save.
Oh my God.
Clicking back on and starting the next video manually with that camera. It was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, somehow ending recording and then starting recording. What a pain in the ass. That's crazy. That's a really hard job. That's like a construction worker or something. That's like having to lay concrete out. It's very difficult.
It was really, really outdated, but that's how I did stuff back then until 2013.
Dude. Ending your video and then starting another video. That's really outdated. I don't know anybody that does that.
Then I changed it up. If I go back in time, would I get a cat for my place in Connecticut? Probably not. Being honest, probably not. No. Skeletons never dropped souls, says PS3 Troop. Skeletons never dropped souls? What do you mean?
Oh my God.
All you need to do
Oops.
is get out of the cell.
How is he confused by what that means?
You mean the skeleton enemies in the first area?
Right stick camera controls. What? It's not in English.
What?
Why didn't I edit the videos? Because you think it's easier to just press stop recording, start recording, and make the videos the right length up front? Or to sit there in an editor splitting up longer videos into shorter ones? It was way easier just to do the recording.
Now it's easy. Now it's easy. You see? Now he changed it. Instantly contradicted himself. Now it's easier to do that. He's acting like it's not a big deal. It's fucking easy. But he was just finished saying how difficult it was. It was a pain in the ass. It was so difficult. But now it was easy.
Like this. It would have taken 20 times longer to split the videos up in an editor.
And that doesn't even make sense. 20 times. I don't know. Just record like a 3-hour chunk and then split it up. Whatever, dude. Fuck you.
Huh?
Look at this guy. He's like, no.
Like, bro, you just open a fucking editor and you just cut it. You just cut it. You're not like adding transitions even. Automated. Like, you're not doing anything. You're not adding gags. You're not cutting away. You're not doing anything. You're just cut. That's one video. Cut. That's another video. That's all you do. It takes like 2 clicks to do that.
R1 is attack.
Whatever, dude. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch.
Okay.
Suck my dick.
Oh no, not the
You tried to hit me? Fuck
That's the worst thing about these old things. That's the worst.
Holy shit, he's giant. A giant monster.
Yep. That's the asylum demon, right?
Nice
So you fight twice. You fight him once here, you fight him again later in the game, and you come back. Yes, at the time, this was my first ever Dark Souls game, FromSoft game, the only game I'd ever played from this game developer before. So I didn't know anything about the franchise or nothing. It was a completely raw, honest first experience. Look at me, you're being over encumbered already, rolling so slow.
Now he's saying he didn't know anything again.
See, at this point, I didn't know I was over encumbered. I didn't understand that.
Okay, so you can lock on the target.
He didn't know anything except for what people were telling him.
Then I immediately didn't lock on. I immediately didn't lock on to this guy.
Really?
You fight him 3 times, Asylum Demon? You fight him right here. You fight him...
I don't care. Shut up.
Yeah, so I played it for what? 3 minutes and I haven't died yet? I'm proud of myself.
Well, I'm gonna die now.
Instead of bonfire recovers HP. Where do you see a bonfire?
Oh, Lord.
Armadillo says, I think in the entire playthrough you never lock on, you just swing wildly. You might be right. I guess we're about to see.
You lit the bonfire. Rest at the bonfire. Ah, you've earned a trophy. Enkindle.
Enkindle. The Enkindlers. Oh, that's a different game.
Prentice says, did you use the same camera for all of your recordings off of your TV?
Oh my
Did you
God.
upgrade at any point? So when I started doing videos, it was a crappy Sony camera that was only 4:3 ratio. So it was like 480p. Then I got a widescreen camera that did 720p, and I used that for about a year. Then I formally upgraded to a nice high-end 1080p wide lens Sony camera.
wide lens,
and that I
man.
used for all my gameplay for many years. And even when that camera was breaking, I kind of bought another one because I liked it so much. I used that camera for a lot of vlogging and stuff like that, but I did have a handheld camcorder, and I used that for when I went out and went on like trips. Like if I was going to a convention or whatever, that's what I would use to walk around and film at the convention. The camera was mostly for gameplay and vlogging, because the camera actually was much more sharp resolution than the handheld camcorder was.
He tries to add so much prestige to like recording his TV. Yes, the resolution was better. Yes.
I can't stop belching. Listen to myself. I'm exploding with gas.
Yeah, you still do that.
It's amazing.
You still do that. You have not changed.
Here's something walking around.
This is great. It's such a this is the first bullshit beginner's trap right now.
I wonder what the fuck that is.
Because there's no way you would know this is about to happen.
Oh, fucking shit.
How is that a
Are you
beginner's
serious?
trap?
Look at this guy. An asylum demon.
What happened even?
Look how slow you are too. Like I don't know how to run yet.
I don't know how to run
Getting
yet.
fucking wallop here.
I don't know, dude. The way he talks about this old shit, it's like he's the only person that ever played this ever. And his experience is the default experience that everybody needs to experience.
Can I hit him?
That was quick. Damn, that was quick.
I don't know, dude.
You died.
We're not gonna watch this whole thing, by the way. It's too special for me.
I want to see if I can kill him. I want to see if I can at least hurt him. If I can hurt him, I can kill him.
If I can hurt him, I can kill him. Now that is a philosophy to have in gaming, huh?
I'm slow as
What?
balls, though. I'm so fucking slow.
Okay. Stolen misquote from Predator. Alright. Let's go.
Hey, where do you think you're going, buddy? I get paid $5 an hour to make sure that these fucking zombies don't get out, okay? I'm not losing my job over you. The economy sucks.
Ha! 2 damage! 2 damage!
What if I just keep running in circles? Can he hit me? Oh my god. Am I supposed to? I guess you can't kill this guy.
Yeah.
Unless you have a good weapon, you can't kill him with 2 damage. You'll be here for an hour. Ah, there you go.
I want to see if I can go in the door, hit him, and then run it back, like run back and forth. That sucks.
You're locked out.
You're
I'd like to
locked
see that
out.
I already lost my souls.
Yeah, I think I'm done here. I think I'm done with this
Videos
video.
on this channel. Good
Oh,
place
here we go.
to actually split the part. We're going to basically be making 30-minute long videos on this channel, the same length of the gameplay that I'm putting out of ongoing playthroughs. So thank you for watching so far. If you're watching this on demand, if you're not here live tonight, please leave some comments. Let me know what you think. Do you have any stories about this original Dark Souls run that you watched back in the day? What did you think about it? Let me know what you think of the commentary. Remember, you can always support this channel by doing a super thanks on this video, or maybe a tip. There's a link in the
super
description, or becoming a member. All would be appreciated, and I'll see you all in part 2 of the retro replay of Dark Souls 1. Cool.
Cool.
All right. Real fast, guys.
Oh, look. I thought he doesn't take breaks anymore.
I want to stand up and stretch, and the reason being I've been sitting in this chair.
Look, he told us he doesn't do this anymore. Now he's doing it.
Since 5:30 p.m. It's now 7:30, and I've got another, 2 hours to go. I did that other react right before tonight, or right before this stream, and I want to stretch, so give me a second here just to stretch my legs.
Whoa,
By the way,
he told us he didn't do this.
Right now, tons of new emotes. I added 12 emotes tonight.
What's he doing?
For members. So you guys should have a lot of emotes to use now in the chat if you become a member. Oh my god, did you hear that? My back just cracked. Oh. Okay, let me just
I thought you had a bad back, dude.
And then we'll resume.
I don't know. His bad back shit, I just don't believe him.
Sucks. Sucks getting old.
It sucks getting old.
Ooh.
Okay, dude. You can't say he has a bad back anymore. That's a hateful slur. Or postnasal drip, sway. Those are all hateful slurs now. YouTube's gonna ban me.
Okay.
They're gonna departner me.
That was a good stretch. All right, now we can continue.
Sway is
Thanks
not
everyone for chilling
allowed.
with me here tonight. I hope you're liking the stream.
All right, here we go.
I'm not liking the stream. Okay, we're out of here. So I see a funny Snort Hogan video. DSP wants to monetize Cat for Valentine's Day. Please tell him what to play. We're gonna watch that.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
We're done with the throwback time.
Snort, snort,
Go, you drip.
snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go. Because here's the thing. Right now, my day streams are alternation between Baldur's Gate 3, the React
Alternation?
show coming up on Sunday.
Big ups
and
to the
Tekken
alternation,
8.
dude.
So if I do a
I
stream
love the alternation.
of this game, it's going to take away from that this
Holding
week.
it down.
Okay? And you might say, well, why don't you do a night stream of it? Well, there's a couple reasons. Reason number one is because most people are saying it's about 2 hours long. Okay? That's great, except I'm an interactive streamer. I sit and I talk with you guys. We have a conversation about stuff. And the game itself, I'm sure I'll be taking my time. I guarantee it's going to take me longer than 2 hours. Now, will it take me a full 3 hours? Probably not. But it's probably going to take me longer. If like the average time people are taking to beat it is 2 hours, I'm probably going to end up taking longer than that. Okay? So number one, there's no guarantee that I'd be able to fit it into a night stream, even if I did that. But number two, there's another huge factor here. My night streams right now are actually massively in demand, and here's why.
What?
I need to get as far into Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth as I can in the next 2 weeks because I want to unlock the Dokkan Island, which is the minigame inside of the game that plays kind of like Animal Crossing or Disney Dreamlight Valley, because my wife and I want to do co-op in it.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Why don't they just play Animal Crossing? Why are they going to play fake Animal Crossing in a Yakuza game that nobody really cares about watching them play?
Do nights.
Just go play Animal Crossing, dude.
Nights where we work on that island together and we do, this simulation gameplay, and we help each other design the buildings and help each other figure out, okay, let's catch some bugs, let's get some new tourists here.
I don't know,
them
dude.
and stuff like that. And it's fun.
Do it to them.
Hey, Determined with the 5. Thank you, dude.
My guy, I appreciate you suffering through this search for our entertainment.
Oh, no
Cause
problem,
Hog
dude.
knows I wouldn't be able to go on past the first live stream.
Yeah, honestly, if I wasn't streaming this with the chat here with you guys, I would not watch this either.
Mode for that. We both like that
Thank you,
style of
dude.
gameplay because we both played Animal Crossing. Whatever that one was, I can't even remember what it was called when we played it a few years ago. So we're dying to do it, but the problem is you need to get pretty far into Infinite Wealth to unlock it. You have to be in Chapter 6. And right now I'm only in Chapter 3, being around 11 hours into the game. So you figure, damn, I might have to play like another 10 hours to get to Chapter 6. Well, how am I going to get there if now we're taking away night streams? I need to play
Okay, so by the way, in case you missed it, DSP said that his wife reached the point of the Animal Crossing bullshit. And he says it's impossible for them to play because he needs to reach that point also so that they can play together. But like, brother, why don't you just play on her account? Log in, and when she shows up for the night stream, just like play on her account and do the Animal Crossing stuff there. Why are you like needing to rush through everything? I don't know.
Infinite Wealth as much as possible between now and say 2 weeks, because actually one of the things that we're actually aiming for now, because we talked about it yesterday, how cool would it be? All right, how cool would this be if our first ever co-op gameplay stream is on Valentine's Day?
Aww. Aww.
That would be pretty neat. We could do a Valentine's night stream where we actually get to relax and play games together for the first time ever here on DSP Gaming. That would be pretty darn neat. But I have to unlock the mode first. I have to play the game enough to do it.
He's so weird.
Now, you guys have already...
He's so fucking weird. Why? Why does it have to be Yakuza? Oh, I'm sorry, Like a Dragon. Why does it have to be Like a Dragon?
I'm getting too much money.
Why can't you just play fucking Mario Kart or something? I don't know.
I'm getting too much money.
Hey, big ups Tower Dragon. My alerts are fucked up today. Thank you for the 5, dude.
I'm him.
The 5 gifted member Bob.
Said, oh, this game doesn't work as a daytime stream, and I've played it as a daytime stream, and I had a hard time getting an audience to come by and engage and support the stream, so that's why it's a night stream to begin with.
Like, he's acting like if he doesn't reach that point in the game by Valentine's Day, then they won't be able to play anything on Valentine's Day. Why? I don't understand their relationship. What is, like, the problem with the relationship where that's, like, a weird specific thing that they have to do together? I really don't get it. What's preventing you from just playing Mario Kart? Or real Animal Crossing? Why don't you just play real Animal Crossing? I don't know. It's so weird. I don't see, dude.
I'm kind of in a situation right now. I'm already juggling way too many games as it is, and I need to make progress in one of them as much as possible. I can't take away a night stream and get that set back, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, imagine withholding Valentine's Day co-op from his wife behind a checkpoint in a video game. It's so fucking weird. If you just think about it, it's very weird. Very strange behavior.
So,
it's like, I'm sorry, honey. I know you wanted to play with me, like, on Valentine's Day, but, you know, I couldn't reach the part in the video game, so we can't play. Like, what? Why? I don't get it. I know you wanted to, like, go see a movie, but, like, I haven't seen the last movie, so I'm not gonna go out on a date and go see the movie with you, dude. Like, what? I don't get it. I really don't get it.
The way I see it, if people are interested in me playing this Silent Hill, the short message, it's got to be tomorrow. And it's got to be tomorrow's daytime stream. Because originally what the schedule was going to be is Baldur's Gate 3 today, Tekken 8 tomorrow, and I was going to try out a new character and go into training mode. If you want Silent Hill, I'm totally okay with doing Silent Hill, but that's going to take away from everything else we're doing. Okay?
Dude, my alerts are fucked. You got the visual, but not the audio. Gifted, Declan does, dude, with the 20. The 20.
Big boobed women.
Big juicy butt. Big black butt. Blue blocker.
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
Thank you, Declan does, for the 20, dude. Gifted bomb.
So.
Big boobed women, dude.
That's the deal. And that means that Tekken would be bumped to Monday, because Sunday, of course, is my react show, which I do every Sunday. So I guess it's
I don't know.
Question.
His, like, devotion to committing to his schedule is very fucking weird. This dude is weird. I keep saying it's weird, but I gotta understand, this dude is just weird, I guess.
Is there demand for it or not? What do you guys think? Right? I don't know. What do you think? Do you want me to do a Silent Hill stream tomorrow?
Like, any normal person would just play the game more, would just play it more, do more streams, play it off stream, do something to get to the point, to get the thing, instead of panicking and, like, trying to make your audience scared that you're not gonna play with Cat. I don't know. It's fucking weird. It's very fucking weird.
Is it worth it? Because here's the thing. I don't know. I haven't watched anyone play it.
Whatever.
Of course, at first, everyone was talking about it on Wednesday.
And again, it falls apart, too, when he told us that his wife already unlocked that part of the game. So why can't he just play on her save file? I don't fucking know. It's weird, man.
Needs to stop planning and should play. Plans at stress.
Exactly. Determined with the 2. Yeah, he's so fucking stressed all the time. Just about video games. Like, there's no stress, man. Just play
been released.
it.
But now that it's been out for 2 days, I have no idea if anyone actually has interest in it or if it was just kind of a throwaway experience and it doesn't really mean anything. A lot of these first-person horror games people don't like. They claim that they're just kind of like, you know, click-around story games and they're not very interesting. Walking simulators, per se. Right? So I don't know what you guys think. Right?
Swaying simulators?
What do you think? I want to hear your opinions on this. Some people are saying if you don't play it this weekend, there's no point because there won't be hype for it anymore. No kidding. I just said either I'm playing it tomorrow or I'm not playing it. So don't worry there. No one cares about the game. It's garbage. Don't waste your time. But then on the flip side, we got, yes, it's free. Try it, please. Go for it. Play it. Sounds good. So here we go again. So now I make a decision, and no matter what decision I make, I'm wrong. All right?
Yeah,
no matter what decision I make, what a horrible choice. See, some people said it would be cool to have just a one-off stream of something different. But every time I do a one-off stream of something different, we delay everything else we're doing. And we're already in the midst of a million things, you see? There's a reason why I'm probably not checking out Foam Stars. There's a reason why I'm not checking out the other 5 games coming out between now and the end of the month when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out. Because I need to focus on the games we're playing. I want to get as far as I can. I want to learn a lot more in Tekken 8 and get better at the game. And I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't even know why he's bothering with Tekken. I really don't see why he's even playing that. Like, he's not a Tekken pro. We know he's a Street Fighter guy. Why the fuck are you even bothering? I get checking it out, but why are you still going to play it? I really don't know why he's bothering playing
Constantly, we're dropping streams left and right to do random stuff, you know? And again, I'm not trying to talk you guys out of having me play this Silent Hill game. I'm just trying to speak factually. This is what will happen.
Right.
If at the drop of a hat, every little memeable
to them, snipe.
You guys are going wild today. Thank you, Scrappy.
His schedule is a dedicated segment.
Shadoodle.
Without his schedule, he has nothing to talk about. Dollar Bill's face.
That is true, Scrappy, and I didn't consider that. Yeah, the schedule, the panic, the freak out, the stress over the games he's gonna play. That is a dedicated segment.
thing comes out.
Just to fill time on his podcast, quote unquote.
Oh, you want me to play it, then that's going to
It's
always
crazy.
hold us
Thank
back
you,
from
Scrappy.
doing stuff, you see? So, please let me know what you think. Please let me know if you want to see it or not. See, now Red says, maybe you could do it during the Super Bowl marathon. I could. We could. Absolutely. But then that's a couple weeks away. You know, it's a week from, it's a week away. A week from tomorrow. So will people care about it a week from tomorrow? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay?
I don't know with you, man. You hateful slurted. You sway.
Hype will be dead by then. I wasn't aware there's hype now. Really, like, I feel like people wanted to see it immediately because it was brand new, and that was it. And now it's kind of like, now we're 2 days later.
Look, the other thing, too, with him saying, I want your feedback, tell me what I should do, tell me what I should play, it's like, it's your business, number one. Number two, if I actually tell you what I think, like, I'm saying, why can't you just play Animal Crossing with Cat? If you so desperately want to play, he's acting like if he had the game mode now, he already would have been playing with her and doing multiple co-op streams and having fun and playing with his wife and hanging out. But it's like, why can't you just play anything else? Why does it have to be Yakuza? Why? Why does it actually? There's no point other than it's a new game that nobody cares. It's like dead on arrival for him. Nobody cares about Yakuza watching him play it. Watching him play it specifically. I don't mean nobody cares about it.
And I don't even know if there's really hype for it. Again, the funny part about it is when it came out, everyone talked about it for
But I can't
2
say
hours.
that. My point is, I can't say that to him because then he's not going to listen to me. I'm just not part of the cult.
And now when you're on the social media sites and you're searching,
Whatever.
there's nothing really about it. No one's really talking about it.
Okay.
So it seems to me like a free game that everyone ran, played quick, said meh, and then moved on. Maybe that's why they're not selling it. Maybe they're literally not selling it because they know that no one was going to buy it. So they just released it as is, like this is a short little thing and didn't put any more work into it. Maybe that's what it is, right? I don't know.
All right, are we done here?
So I would like feedback for sure.
Next
to know
video.
what's going on. Do you want to see it?
I got the drip, go.
Hey,
I got the drip,
hey, next video. Okay. So this one's really good. This is a long one though. This is about copyright strikes. People were being taken down.
Well, let me tell you something.
So big ups.
Today on the show,
Whoa,
we're going to be discussing a topic. And that topic is something that essentially I end up talking about once a year at great length. Nothing really ever changes with this topic, okay? By the way, we're good now. I signed back in. Nothing ever changes with this topic. But every single year, the topic rears its ugly head. It's annoying. It's angering. You know, it's infuriating, actually, I would say.
Yeah, so he's going to talk about copyright strikes, and this does happen every year. Almost like actually every year. We know who it is. You know, we know, I say we, but you know, if you know, you know who's doing it. They do it in this dude's name, and he pretends that he can't do anything about it. But we'll see. What does he
To the
have to
point
say?
where I wish that things would change or improve, but they never do. It's like a vicious cycle every year. But I think that it's just necessary to talk about it once a year, especially when people get riled up. Well, people are getting riled up. The topic is YouTube copyright abuse. Namely, people who use the very flawed and broken
It's one guy.
YouTube copyright takedown system to harass other people.
Harass.
It's happened to me. It's happened to tons of YouTubers. It happens to pretty much everyone who uses YouTube regularly for various reasons, although obviously it happens in different extents and different
what is that?
Methods. So for example,
what's he doing?
A lot of the times when I upload videos, YouTube tells me that the content in my video is someone else's, and therefore because of that I've lost the legal rights to advertise on my video. That's bullshit. All my videos are fair use, so there's no way that anyone has a right to that. But of course, how do you want to really go about it? Do you want to dispute it? Do you want to argue with a copyright company for a month? Like, perfect example of this, on DSP Throwback, part 1 of my Final Fantasy 13 playthrough, the most viewed video since I started that channel last month, is claimed by another company, Square Enix, claiming that, oh, we own the copyright to it. No, you don't. You own the copyright to the game, not a Let's Play of the game. It's already been proven in a court of law that a Let's Play is a transformative work. A judge ruled that reacting to content is...
I don't know. This thing where he says it's already proven, that's not necessarily true, because if he goes to court again, the same verdict might not be reached. The context is different. They would use that, like, case law from a previous case in the current case, but it's not just like black and white, oh yeah, this is proven, I'm allowed to do this. Not necessarily. It's different, you know, it's a different situation. So for him to say this is very disingenuous.
It's a transformative work. So you cannot do that.
Especially this dude. This dude barely talks when he plays a game. Is it considered fair use? Really? Like, if you really want to break it down. Like, Let's Plays are just the gray area. Really. Like, they're just not... Nobody really does anything about them, but are they fully legal? I don't know. Especially this dude. He doesn't say anything when playing. I don't know. Who knows?
And I disputed it over 3 weeks ago, almost a month ago, and it's still just sitting there on hold for copyright review and still hasn't been cleared. That's frustrating, okay? Now, here's the thing. In reality, it's not that big of a deal for me. But for some people, it's a huge deal. What if you're a content creator who only puts out a few videos a month, and they're all huge videos, you know, 2-hour-long giant biopics and documentaries or game reviews that are highly edited, like an Angry Joe style video, and then that video immediately gets played by a third party and you lose all revenue on it. So what did you work for? That's supposed to be your job, and you're not getting paid for your job because YouTube system's busted, right? That's just one way that the YouTube system is really screwed up. But in particular, what we're going to talk about this morning is...
Yeah, a legal precedent doesn't absolve future claims. Exactly, Logan K.
Another problem that's massively huge on YouTube that needs to be fixed, and YouTube has not fixed it.
Like, it'll help if he ever went to court, like this time. But it's not like, oh, just because it happened then, that this case, it's also going to be that I'm allowed to do
Every year this thing rears its ugly head, and I got to deal with it because of people, not me, but because of other people threatening me. And it has begun again this year, so it's time to get it out of the way and address it.
An important thing to note here is that he has attempted to take people down in the past, and the takedowns are always done in his name. They're always done in his name. Taking down detractors. I don't like saying that, but you know what I'm saying.
One more time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the abuse of YouTube's copyright takedown system. This is different from the content ID claiming system. This system is essentially, oh, I own content. I'm saying that you stole it from me. You didn't have right to use it, so I'm copyright claiming your video to take it down. When a video gets taken down in this method, a channel receives a strike. And if a channel receives 3 copyright strikes, it loses the ability to upload and stream. You need to get those strikes cleared up before you can use your channel again, okay? Now, I've been on YouTube for 15 years. Over 15 years, actually. It was the fall of 2008, so actually we're coming up on a 16-year anniversary this year.
What?
I have had false copyright strikes issued against me as early as 2009.
All right.
When I was playing
Grand Theft Auto. Now he's a victim.
Or actually, Grand Theft Auto 4's first DLC, The Lost and Damned. Supposedly...
Like, this isn't relevant at all. All of the things he's about to say isn't relevant. Who gives a fuck?
I got takedown requests from Take-Two Games, but then they were cleared up later. If they were legit, why would they have been cleared up? They never would have. So it leads me to believe that, yes, even these earliest strikes were not real. In 2010, my original Dark Side Phil channel was temporarily removed from YouTube because of false copyright strikes that I received against a Splinter Cell playthrough that I was doing. After I reached out, well, actually, it wasn't me, it was my fans, reached out to the makers of the game, which I can't remember if it was Ubisoft. I think it was Ubisoft. After reaching out to them on social media and saying, why would you take down YouTuber Darkside Phil for this? It's just a Let's Play. To which they responded, oh, we looked into it and we didn't. And so they worked with YouTube to clear it up, and come to find out it wasn't Ubisoft that took down my video, but someone who was named Steve Jones. Or at least had just made up the name Steve Jones and submitted these false claims to YouTube, and YouTube idiotically believed them with no evidence.
All right.
So,
Can we go?
There you go. We're talking about stuff
this is
that
irrelevant.
happened, 15 years ago.
This is irrelevant.
And you would think, well, in 15 years, YouTube's definitely improved their system. Well, yes and no. Basically, YouTube doesn't just frivolously grant these copyright claims anymore. What they at least try to do is confirm that someone who's trying to do a takedown actually has information that makes sense. So, for example, right now, if someone tried to do a takedown against, I don't know, Mr. Beast, and say that something in a Mr. Beast video was their property, okay? They would have to cite, okay, well, here's my evidence. See, this video actually was originally on my channel on this date, this time. It was right here, and he used it without my permission, all right? Then, at least if YouTube confirms that and says the video is correct, okay, it's a real video, yes, you could see it was used here and it was used here, they'll confirm that stuff before they'll hit you with a strike, okay? Also, from what I'm to understand, another thing that they do is if you get a strike, or let's say one channel hits you with like 20 strikes, like let's say they say, oh, 20 times you abused our copyright, YouTube will not shut down your channel. They'll group those into mass claims and basically like hit you 10 times one strike, another 10 times two strike. See? So your channel just doesn't get completely destroyed, and you have time to work on clearing up those copyright strikes. Okay?
That happened to him.
In general, all right, just being honest, it's still a broken system. It gets abused every single day, and I can tell you why from my own personal experiences. In the last couple of years, I've had a couple times where people lied to YouTube about various things and got copyright claims against my channel. Just last year, the intro of my podcast, the Level 1 podcast.
This is a whole lot of preamble just to pretend like he's a victim for shit that's irrelevant. Because all of the takedowns on detractor channels are done in his name. This is all irrelevant. I don't know why he's going on this long about this.
Used to be an instrumental edited riff of a rap song. It's not the real rap song. It's definitely been edited enough that it's not the original riff anymore. But someone wrote up false copyright claims, claiming they were the studio that owned the rights to the original rap song, which they didn't, by the way. Even the studio listed in the claims was wrong. That's not the studio that owns the rights to the original rap song, but they made it up.
I mean, that song, the My Name is also sampled off another song that's even older. So, I mean...
And they cited
us. Is he trying to argue that he sampled the song and created a new song?
A sound along. They said, well, here's the original song on YouTube.
I don't know.
And here's the remixed riff that Phil's using. That's copyright, and therefore we're claiming it. And it was a completely bogus claim. But YouTube granted it. I had to dispute it. It took 2 weeks, and then it got cleared up. But this is what I mean.
So
YouTube
they didn't
doesn't
grant it
really
then.
care. If you approach YouTube on these issues, and you say, why are you granting these strikes against my channel? They're obviously not real. YouTube will say, oh, well, it's not our job to determine that.
I don't know, dude. It kind of seems like they'd rather be safe than sorry. So they kind of just grant it, and then if you dispute it, and then the person who copystriked you doesn't further things further, then they take your dispute and say, okay. I don't know. It just seems like they're playing it safe. I don't know.
You're just being really a middleman. If you have an issue, get a lawyer. I wish that was a joke, or I was exaggerating, or I was just trying to like make shit up. I'm not. That is YouTube's attitude. They don't want to get involved in any copyright matter.
I mean, why would they, though? Why would they? Because then they would need lawyers on top of the lawyers they already have. Do you know how many fucking users upload copyrighted shit? Like, why the fuck would they want to deal with that? I don't know.
They will
He's
just
so fucking
grant
annoying.
stuff after a very cursory review of the information. They'll grant
And it's all automated, too. That's why they set up all these bots. They're just playing it safe. If you dispute it, and then the person who copystriked you doesn't take it further, they'll take your dispute.
The point he's avoiding is the fact that someone else is impersonating him.
Yeah.
And he is choosing to do nothing about it.
Yeah, Logan K. That's an important point that he's not conveniently leaving out.
Claim.
He's just talking about being a victim now this whole time. Thank you, Logan.
And then it's up to you to clear it up. Whether you go through their 2-week process of disputing the claim and saying it's fake, I don't believe it's real, and then after 2 weeks, if no one issues a lawsuit, the claim gets released, or you have to get a lawyer yourself and go to YouTube and say, if you don't release this right now, we're going to sue. And then YouTube will release the claim. It's 2 different ways to do it, basically.
I don't get it.
So basically, yeah, that's the problem with YouTube system.
Like, what's he... I don't know. I guess it's annoying having to wait 2 weeks for a response from YouTube. But I mean, that seems like the way it is. Go to a different fucking website if you don't want to do that, dude. I don't know.
So why am I bringing this up today? Well, because I'm totally out of the loop on all this stuff because I don't pay attention to it because it doesn't affect me. It has nothing to do with me. But I guess, once again, someone out there is impersonating me and using my very, very...
Look at this fucker. Look at this fucker. Look at how he's pretending he doesn't know.
Because it doesn't affect me. It has nothing to do with me. But I guess...
I guess. He's already saying I guess like he doesn't know what's happening.
Once again,
someone
out there is impersonating me and using my very, very general information.
Using my very, very general information.
Like my name and street address.
Oh yeah, very casual, general street address information. Yeah, that's cool. Very casual. Everybody knows it. It's just like he puts it on his YouTube channel. Like everybody knows it. You don't gotta like look it up or anything.
Stuff that everybody knows, right? Because I was doxxed how many years ago? As soon as I moved here, I was doxxed.
Yourself. You doxed yourself.
Everyone knew my street address and
everything. You doxed yourself. I was doxed. He doxed himself.
Long ago.
Nice.
So they're using this very basic information to go out there and hit YouTube channels with takedowns, copyright takedowns, for having used, I guess, video.
I guess. Big ups. I guess. He doesn't know anything. He's confused. He's puzzled. He doesn't know what's going on.
Footage off of my channels. I don't know.
I don't know. You see, I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm just going to explain exactly what it is.
Because again, I'm not issuing any strikes. I don't see them. I don't know anything.
Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
Off of my channels. I don't know. Because again, I'm not issuing any strikes. I don't see them. I don't know anything about them.
Okay? Yeah. Very believable, dude.
Okay? But this apparently has been an ongoing thing for many years. This is not the first time. This is probably like year 3 or 4 in a row that this has happened.
Yeah, he hit us with the I never got Tevin banned eyes right there. I'm going to look straight into the camera because people won't believe me.
Video footage off of my channels. I don't know. Because again, I'm not issuing any strikes. I don't see them. I don't know anything about them.
I never got Tevin banned.
But this apparently has been an ongoing thing for many years. This is not the first time. This is probably like year 3 or 4 in a row that this has happened. And every single time we go through this same vicious cycle, here's what happens. All right? All of a sudden, a bunch of my detractors or haters or whoever it is, they get hit with these false strikes. They get very upset. All right? And they immediately get upset with me, even though I'm not involved with it and I have nothing whatsoever to do with it. Okay? So they start yelling at each other.
Like, that's just not true, because if it's in your name, then you have something to do with it. If it's in your name, with your general information.
They start yelling at me, and then they start threatening.
All
right? Oh, you better take action. You better get these cleared up. It's in your name, therefore it's your responsibility. Every statement there is wrong. Literally every statement made is incorrect. Okay? Just because someone impersonates you doesn't mean you're legally responsible for what they did. That's identity theft.
What?
What are you talking about? That's a crime. If someone takes my identity and impersonates me and does malicious things with my identity, that is a federal crime. That's not a crime against me. That's them committing the crime. So if you have an issue with someone impersonating me and doing malicious things, you have to contact the company that's...
A new detractor alert. We got Broside Phil in the chat. Check out his channel. Big ups, dude. You don't have to do anything. You get a wrench, though.
Granting the malicious action, which would be YouTube. All right? You have to go directly to the source of the problem. YouTube. Right? And then YouTube needs to fix the problem, saying, why are you granting all of this fake stuff in someone's name when they're outright saying it's not them? So once again, here we go. This is the yearly time that I will remind everyone. I'll say it publicly right here on the podcast, and you can clip this and you can use it. I, Phil Burnell, do not hit anyone with copyright takedowns or strikes. I do not. I don't pay attention to anyone's...
Like, does he... did he forget? He must have forgotten that he showed us his report history. And there was shit like in 2023 or whatever. That year, that same year, like he was doing stuff recently. Why is he lying? Why does he lie? Did he forget that he did that? He showed us his history?
It's not them. So once again, here we go. This is the yearly time that I will remind everyone. I'll say it publicly right here on the podcast, and you can clip this and you can use it. I, Phil Burnell, do not hit anyone with copyright takedowns or strikes.
I do not. I don't pay attention to anyone's content outside of my own. I'm not aware of who on a daily basis is using clips from this channel or any of my other YouTube channels for any purpose, good, bad, or otherwise. I don't care. I'm here to make content just for my people. That's it.
My people.
I don't care about what anyone else does or says. I don't care if there's hate watchers, detractors. You do whatever you want. I've been through this for almost 16 years now. I'm used to it. I don't care. I'm still here. I'm still thriving. I'm not going anywhere. So I'm not worried about you. You can do whatever you want. But I want you to think about how insanely illogical it is to try to make threats against me for something that I'm outright not doing.
I don't know, but like, shouldn't it be bothering you that somebody is trying to take people down in your name if you claim you have nothing to do with it and you don't want anything to do with it? Shouldn't it bother you more that somebody is using your street address and your name to do that against other people? Wouldn't you think you'd want to take more action against that if you truly are against it? I kind of think he views it as like a water off my back kind of thing, where it's just like, oh, well, you know, it sucks that this happens, but like, it doesn't really affect me, you know, so I'm not gonna like stop it.
And you have no evidence that I'm doing it, okay?
No evidence that I'm doing it, but he showed us evidence. And in the evidence that he showed us, he was trying to take people down. Does anyone have that video, by the way? I'm trying to find it.
Right now, there are actual detractors who apparently are talking and saying they're going to amass money to file a lawsuit against me. First of all, there's not a single lawyer in the United States who will do that. Because, again, you can't sue someone for something you have no evidence that they did or did not do.
Well, that's
you have
what
no
discovery
evidence I did
would be
anything.
for. That's what discovery would be for.
I'm telling you outright, it didn't happen. I'm not doing it.
I'm just telling you it didn't happen. Therefore, it didn't happen. You see? You believe my word or you get banned.
Okay? You can't sue me for
Stupid
that.
lawyers.
It's not possible. The lawyer would say, well, where is the malicious action coming from? YouTube. Well, then we have to go to YouTube. YouTube would have the evidence. YouTube would have all of this stuff. You can't just sue someone outright frivolously. It's going to get thrown out of court.
No, hey, whoa. Hey, dude, America's the land of the lawsuits, dude. You can sue anybody for anything. You can literally waste people's time in a lawsuit. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Look at Billy Mitchell. This motherfucker sues everybody. You can sue anybody. What do you mean? Phil, I don't think you know about the United States of America, dude. That's part of, you can sue anybody, man.
It's a waste of everybody's fucking time. Now, I'm not saying there's not a lawyer out there who will take your money. They will. A lot of lawyers look for suckers. Say, here's an idiot. I'll just tell them, hey, I charge $200 an hour, and I'll bill this person for 40 hours, and then next thing you know, I'll say, oh, the fucking lawsuit's no good, and now they're out thousands of dollars. Who cares? I made a bunch of money. So people are suckers.
Super crazy.
They will fall for that, and they'll probably waste a lot of time and money doing that. So, if you have an issue, all right, go to YouTube. And what I mean by that is, here's my recommendation.
Hold up, we got a link.
Another.
Here we go. Oh, Rebsy, I love you. Holy shit. Here it is. Here it is. Request submitted 2023, 2023, 2023, 2023. Look at that shit. Look at this shit. I am innocent.
Other channel doing exactly the same thing.
Look at this dude.
Back in January 2022. I remember this particular day, someone had reached out to me in a very similar manner and said, we found a channel that is doing this, okay? I did the same thing. I did claims on them. And actually, in this case, with this person, after about a month or two, I said, all right, you know what? I think they learned their lesson, and I retracted the takedown. I don't know who you're...
They learned their lesson. They learned their lesson. So I took it back. I retracted the takedown. What? This fucking guy. I don't take down anybody. Look at all these videos I got removed. Yeah, and he won't show us the archive. He also refused to show us the archived requests here. This little tab here, he refused to show us. I wonder why. I wonder how many are in there. He didn't want to show us that tab.
And said, we found a channel.
Let me hear that again.
Doing this, okay? I did the same thing. I did claims on them. And actually, in this case, with this person, after about a month or two, I said, all right, you know what? I think they learned their lesson, and I retracted the takedown.
They learned their lesson.
Get a lawyer.
Fuck you.
And tell the lawyer everything about what's going on.
As if a copyright takedown is for someone to learn their lesson. Like it's a threat. Don't fuck with me. You're gonna learn your lesson tonight.
And have the lawyer contact YouTube. It's the only way you're
Man.
ever going to get anything out of this, or you're ever going to get a response or any kind of action, is to have YouTube fix this internally. I can't do anything about it. Now, before people go crazy, because they do, last year,
go crazy.
This exact same situation happened. And last year, I again had people threaten me. I jumped through hoops to help my detractors. I want you to think about that statement.
Jumped through hoops.
I actually went out of my way and wasted my own personal time.
He's acting like he's doing us a favor. Bitch, they're in your name. What the fuck you mean? They're in your fucking name, dude.
To try to help my detractors.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Right.
The first time that I did it, I went to YouTube partner support chat. And I explained the entire situation to them. In and out. I even provided them with examples of detractor videos that have been falsely taken down in my name. The whole situation. YouTube partner support chat said the following. I'm paraphrasing here, but I've actually posted up the entire conversation on the internet for people to read for themselves. But basically they said, posted up, YouTube partner support chat said the following. I'm paraphrasing here, but I've actually posted up the entire conversation on the internet for people to read for themselves.
Did he?
But basically they said, it's not my responsibility, nor is it anything I can do about it, because I'm not putting the claims in. If it was, I could do it through my YouTube channel. I could take the claims down or whatever. But since I'm not filing these claims, I have no power whatsoever to stop them at all. I literally have no involvement in the process. Zero. If my detractors who are getting the false claims have an issue, they need to get legal counsel and have legal counsel contact YouTube.
Yeah,
That's what I was told directly by YouTube partner support. And I said, so you're telling me what you want to happen is you want people to sue you. And they said, well, no, not necessarily that, but at least if the lawyer contacts us, we can legally talk about, fixing stuff. And that was where they left it. I said, well, there it is in black and white, in writing. YouTube is telling me outright, I cannot do anything about people impersonating me. There's no way for me to do it. I can't stop them. Okay?
All right, dude.
It's YouTube's broken system. If you want my opinion, YouTube should absolutely 100% require that you are logged into your YouTube channel to issue a copyright takedown. Why wouldn't they do that? How does that make any sense? Anyone could just frivolously put a copyright claim in without confirming identity. At least if I'm logged into my YouTube channel and then you do a takedown, now you've confirmed who you are, right? And then you have a track record. You'll have a queue of here's your copyright takedown request. So you can
I thought you didn't do this, though. You told us you didn't do this.
See them and everything. There's evidence. These people are doing this without anything from me. They just have my name and address. And even, it's funny because I guess people are saying they're using obviously fake email addresses, like darksidefilmmanagement at something.com, some email company you've never heard of before, right? And it's like, obviously it's not real. So
obviously
again,
it's not
frivolously
real.
Granting that is a YouTube issue. You see, 100%, that's a YouTube issue. Now, before you say, oh, well, not every single company out there has a YouTube channel. Well, then you need one. If you're,
I don't know, dude, because you could, like, we know who it is. It's Superhound or whatever, but he could have also just made a new email and used his own name and used his own street address and then also been doing this just under a different name and then pretending that it's not him. Like, he says he doesn't take anybody down, right? But he has. So what's stopping him? Why is it so crazy if this is also just him on a different email doing the same thing? I don't know. We know it's not, probably, but why is it so crazy to assume?
If you're going to make a legal claim against YouTube, you have to create a fucking channel. It's that simple. That has to have an identity verification process. Not everyone can just throw anything at YouTube and they just believe it all. That's actually illegal. Every single time that YouTube erroneously grants a DMCA takedown, they are violating DMCA law. DMCA law says you have to enforce certain things, but you have to verify and do these things. You can't just do them without evidence.
Yeah, that's so annoying too, because it's not a courtroom. Like, YouTube isn't like a courtroom. That's why when you dispute it, and then it takes 2 weeks, they take away the claim if the person doesn't sue you. Because it's not a court of law. It's just them being safe. It's YouTube playing it safe. It's their automated system. That's all they're doing.
That's
like, it's so annoying when he brings up the legality of things. When it's like, bro, they're not being sued right now, so it's fine.
Breaking the law.
But
again, no one takes YouTube to task for it, so YouTube just gets away with it on a daily basis, thousands of times. Okay? So, that's what YouTube partner support told me last year.
But that wasn't good enough because I posted that publicly on the internet and my detractors again harassed me further and said, that's not good enough. Go to YouTube Legal. Write YouTube Legal in email. And
yeah, I feel like he's bullshitting with this because I feel like if he was saying somebody's doing it in my name, like, I feel like he can stop this. There's more things he can do to do this, but he's just not doing it.
Demand that they help you. So I did. Okay? I did. I wrote YouTube Legal in email too. I have it right in front of me because I'm going to read it for you word for word here. This is what I sent to them last year. All right?
All right, word for word.
I'm serious. This is word for word. I'm going to read it.
Word for word.
Hello, my name is Phil Burnell. I'm the owner and operator of the dspgaming YouTube channel for the last 13 years. It is my primary business and source of income. You can find it here, and I gave him the link.
Oh, my God.
I'm writing to you today regarding a large-scale legal issue of impersonation and false copyright strikes that are being issued in my name. I am now being constantly harassed online and even receiving false copyright strikes against my own YouTube channel in retaliation. Other YouTubers are telling me that they have been receiving dozens or more copyright claims against their YouTube channels, and that these claims are being issued by Philip Burnell, DSP, or DSP Gaming, and that my information is attached to them. Sadly, information such as my street address and phone number were leaked many years ago. Therefore, many malicious parties could use this information to submit false copyright claims in my name. Many YouTube channels are now outright being terminated as a result of false claims, which I have nothing to do with. But I'm being held accountable for them, and that is both ethically and legally not right. YouTube should be vetting all copyright claims before issuing a strike, but I can assure you they are not doing so, and now this is hurting both my public reputation as well as my business. I have received many threats from people saying they are now going to do the same thing to me, which I have done to them, despite my not having any involvement in this whatsoever. I've attempted to contact YouTube support on the matter via the live chat on 2 occasions, and both times I was told there is nothing we can do, you just go speak with a lawyer. I do not feel this is a satisfactory answer. I would hope we can have a dialogue regarding this issue without having to spend countless hours of time and money with legal proceedings. I want to speak with someone in your legal department and hopefully get this cleared up without any lawyer or lawsuit involved. All right? That's what I sent them. And then what I actually did, I sent them specifics of those false copyright strikes that I got last year for the stupid music bullshit for my podcast intro.
Word for word.
Here is their response. I'm going to read it to you word for word.
Big
you
ups,
tell me
chatbot.
if you think
Email bot.
that this was worth writing to them. Literally, this is the entire response. I'm going to read it to you. Ready? Hello. Your video or channel has been removed due to copyright infringement. Please see the Copyright Center for more information. The community has flagged your video or channel as inappropriate. Flagged content is not automatically taken down by the flagging system. After review, the YouTube team found your content violates guidelines. As a result, it's removed. Accounts that have major or severe violations are suspended. Please take time to learn about YouTube's community guidelines and how they get enforced.
You got a bot response.
If you think a community guideline strike was applied to you in error, you can appeal it. First of all, I didn't write to them about a guideline strike, and I didn't have one. So I'm just telling you, this is word for word what's in there.
Bro, you just told us you emailed them also about the music thing that you got taken down by.
Email? I didn't even write to them about a guideline strike. This is their response. I'm going to continue.
It's a bot.
In order to ensure your complaints directed to the most appropriate place, review links below for information about YouTube's content policies and how to report content. If an individual within a video or authorized representative believes the content violates YouTube's privacy guidelines, click here. If you think an interaction with a fellow community member has risen to the level of harassment, click here. For other potential abuse of security, click here. If you or someone known is in immediate danger, contact your local police. It may be helpful to keep a record of abuse to show the police, and you can create a record by taking a screenshot of the threatening content or by printing the text or post. Regardless, the YouTube legal support team.
Uh-huh.
That's the response I got.
Yeah, it's a
I
bot.
wrote them a detailed message
Oh my
explaining
God.
systematic impersonation and that they need to take it seriously because people might try to sue them over it. And they gave me a form letter response talking about community guidelines. And if you're afraid that you're being harassed, contact the police. That's word for word their email. I just read it from you. That was from April of last year.
Yeah, you know what? So it seems to me that he wrote that email, he got that response, and then he kind of just wiped his hands clean. He's like, well, look, I tried. Look, guys, I tried to do something. And he just accepted the bot response and thinks that proves that there's nothing he can do.
Okay? So,
all right.
I just want to make this very clear one more time. All right? I do not condone any of the actions of anyone out there who takes down someone's videos with false copyright strikes.
This
Okay,
was DSP.
I
in the
don't
email.
condone anyone using my information, my personal stuff, and trying to impersonate me and take stuff down. I condemn it. I want it to stop. But I've done everything possible within my reasonable power to contact YouTube, notify them of the situation.
Yeah, dude, you just talked to 2 different bots. You didn't actually contact them.
Provide them with examples and get them to listen, and they don't care. They've outright told me time and time again, if someone has an issue with a false copyright takedown, get a lawyer. And that's their answer. And that's what everyone has to deal with YouTube. It sucks. It's terrible. It's not satisfactory whatsoever. It shouldn't be that way, but it seems like that's what we got to deal with if we deal with YouTube, right? That's, I guess, what they call it, the nature of the beast, right?
Right.
And I don't even like having to waste time talking about this today.
Of course you don't.
But I'm getting no lie.
Like, obviously, so this, again, him talking about, most of this segment so far has been him being a victim of copyright strikes. I want to say 22 minutes we've seen, maybe 20 minutes out of the 22 have been him being a victim. And then he's sitting here telling us, yeah, I don't want to talk about this. It's like a waste of time. Yeah, of course you don't. Of course you don't. But somebody's impersonating you. Like, that's why you don't want to talk about it, because you've taken people down in the past. And now somebody is doing it in your name. Of course you don't want to talk about it. But it's like him talking about it in this weird way, acting like a victim, is him thinking that that's enough where, oh, look, I spoke about it, so now you can leave me alone because I brought it up.
I got like 5 or 6 threatening emails from various people who claim they're my detractors. I don't even know if they are because I don't pay attention. I don't know who my detractors actually are. One guy was like, oh, I'm so-and-so, and you know who I am, and I'm going to do this. I was like, I don't know who you are. I don't have a fucking clue who you are. I don't listen, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm fucking on my channel doing my own content. I don't watch your shit.
Yeah.
Right? So, but what it is they're saying, we want you to write an email to legal. We want you to do this. I'm like, I already did that. I've already done everything possible from a reasonable perspective to intervene and stop it, and YouTube doesn't care. They're a giant company. They don't care about the little guys like us. They don't give 2 shits. If this were some megalo YouTuber who makes like millions upon millions of dollars, maybe then they would care. Because that person would likely have a lawyer who would then immediately slap them with some kind of a legal thing and say, hey, this is bullshit. You got to stop it because this is a big business or whatever. I don't have that. I don't have that. You don't have that, right?
He doesn't know what megalo means, doesn't he? Does he? I don't know.
Now, I 100% want everything to
megalo YouTuber
improve. All right, I do. I don't want the system to be broken terribly, but it's a vicious cycle. I want you to think about this. So I'm being threatened that I'm either going to be sued,
now he's a victim again,
or I'm going to get false copyright strikes against my channel.
So do you see what I mean, though, about him? He's just, it's like a half-assed attempt to try and rectify the situation. And then thinking that it's good enough that it'll satisfy the people that are concerned or that it's affecting. It's just like this whole discussion. He half-assed talks about it. Most of it's him being a victim. But then he can just say, look, I talked about it. And he thinks that's good enough. Like, it's not good enough for you to just talk about it and say, look, I tried. It's not. You didn't really try anything. You didn't really do anything to try and rectify it. But he's like pretending that he did.
Right?
I don't know.
So if I get sued, what's going to happen?
Now he's a
Let's
victim.
see. You know I didn't issue the takedowns against you. You can't win any money or anything from me because I didn't legally do it. All that's going to happen is YouTube's eventually going to get contacted and your lawsuit's going to get thrown out because you can't sue someone without evidence they did something. It's identity theft.
Like, you know how funny it would be, though, if DSP was being sued? Like, it would be pretty funny. Hey, Sniperbait, thank you for becoming a member, dude. Thank you for staying a member, I should say. Like, you know how funny that would be? Like, seeing this dude panic for months about how he's being sued? Like, nobody do it, please. I'm not saying to do it, because you'd probably lose. I don't know, depending on what it is. But that would be a reason to do it. It's just, it would be funny. I don't fucking know.
You already know it's not me.
Whatever.
That's the other thing. There's already evidence on the internet.
If you're like a millionaire detractor and you don't give a shit about wasting the court's time, you know how funny it would be to sue this guy? You know how fucking funny that shit would be?
Not me. Other people are
this dude's sweating every day.
The responsibility for doing it.
That shit would be hilarious.
They're using email addresses that I don't use. You know it's not me, so you're wasting time
trying to sue
A
me.
lol
That would
suit.
be ludicrous. A complete waste of your money and time, and you're just going to be basically cheated from some lawyer is going to take all your money and run with it. Because
And look at this. Like, this is him trying to deter anyone from doing it. He's being so fucking weird. Like, he's trying to convince you not to do it. Oh, a lawyer is going to take advantage of you.
That would be ludicrous. A complete waste of your money and time, and you're just going to be basically cheated from some lawyer is going to take all your money.
You're going to be scammed, dude.
And run with it because you're being dumb about it, right?
Right.
You know? If you hit me with false copyright strikes, that doesn't solve the problem. You're still going to have false strikes against your channel. I mean, I don't even know why this person is issuing the false strikes to begin with.
I don't know. If you got, like, infinite money and you went to sue this guy and you don't care about losing a court case or whatever, it would be hilarious if you sued him. Allegedly. I'm not saying to do it, but that would be really funny.
I think it's going to please people to see my stuff taken down illegally. It does literally the two things that I'm being threatened with don't help the problem at all in any way, shape, or form. What it is, it's emotion. People are upset because they have YouTube channels that are being taken down unfairly.
Hey,
I agree with you. I'm on your side on this.
Oh, yeah.
So why are you threatening me? I can't help you. I've done everything I can. I wish I could do.
There you go. Everything I can was messaging 2 separate YouTube bots. That's everything he can. That's just like his half-assed attempt to be like, look, I tried. I'm going to wash my hands clean of that now. Like, what? It's not good enough, man.
More, I can't.
Like, you'd think he would care more if somebody was using your name, your address, and a variation of your own email to take people down, and you swear you're not the one doing it, or you're not involved, or you don't know who's doing it. You think you would care more. You think you would care more to get to the bottom of it and to prevent it from happening again. But it happens every year.
All right? The
All right,
best
dude.
bet, if there is a group of people out there who are still having this issue and it's ongoing, every year it seems this happens, it comes back. You should pool your efforts together.
Right.
You should hire a lawyer.
Uh-huh.
You should contact YouTube. You should say, here's our channels. Here's the situation that happens every year. We've had enough. This has to stop or we're going to sue you for violating the MCA. And then YouTube will have to take action. YouTube is the only one who can take action.
Oh, that's a
here.
great point, Logan K. He did everything he could, quote unquote, last year. For these takedowns, he hasn't done anything. You're right. Yeah, all of these email chatbot posts were from last year. He hasn't done anything this year. So all of this shit is irrelevant. It's all irrelevant. He hasn't done anything.
Because
That's a
they're
great
the
point,
ones
man.
with the broken system that are granting the false takedowns. I don't know what else to say. I mean, logically, this should make sense to everyone.
Logically.
Correct?
Correct.
Correct? Logically, this should all make sense. So
Okay,
I just don't understand where people come from. Again, besides emotion. You're upset and you want to feel like you can get immediate restitution or immediate answers or immediate relief, and that's just not possible in this situation. Threatening me or trying to hurt me doesn't solve your problems at all. Your problems will continue. You might even exacerbate the problems because I don't know who this nut job.
How weird this is. Is this a threat? What is this? What is this weird? It might make your problems worse. What?
Threatening me or trying to hurt me doesn't solve your problems at all. Your problems will continue. You might even exacerbate the problems because I don't know who this nut job is who's doing the false claims to begin with. I don't know why they're doing them. It might continue. You know,
What?
So
that's very weird.
Please listen to reason for once in your life. If you ever have listened to reason ever, probably not. You got to do the correct thing here. And hey, you might actually do the public good. Because if someone actually went after YouTube for their gross misuse of the MCA law every single day on their site,
This dude's so fake,
they might
man.
have to fix the system.
He's so
And if they
annoying.
fix the system and it's all improved and no one gets false takedowns anymore.
He just comes across as so disingenuous. He's such a fake person. Man, oh, he's so annoying.
I mean, YouTube would be a better place.
Look,
right?
you can fix YouTube
So,
if you sued
you
YouTube.
either waste your time spinning your wheels, gritting your teeth, stamping your feet, screaming as loud as you can.
Like, he's obviously afraid of being sued. Obviously. But he's trying to spin it and pretend that you can fix YouTube. Like, it's so disingenuous. I don't know. I don't know if you can read what I'm reading here. The vibes he's giving off. He's just so disingenuous.
Sending me angry, threatening emails.
He's so fake,
Or you
man.
could actually put your heads together and do something good for everyone who uses YouTube. So what are you going to do?
Nice. What are you going to do? Yeah, fucking
That's the
fake
question.
bastard, man.
Okay?
You
And by the
fake
way,
fucking wanker,
you need to
dude.
stop listening to the wrong people because you're listening to enablers. Because there's people out there who are actually like, oh no, you could sue. Stop listening to the wrong people because you're listening to enablers. Because there's people out there who are actually like, oh no, you could sue DSP and you could get. There's nothing you could sue me for. Zero. I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
You have no evidence that I've done anything wrong. I don't care what some YouTube lawyer says. He's a fucking idiot. That's why he's a YouTube lawyer and not a real practicing lawyer.
Now, what is a YouTube lawyer? What does that mean? What is it? Did I get my law degree from YouTube? Who's he talking about, by the way? I actually don't know who he's talking about.
Zero. I've done nothing wrong. You have no evidence that I've done anything wrong. I don't care what some YouTube lawyer says. He's a fucking idiot. That's why he's a YouTube lawyer and not a real practicing lawyer. They don't know what the fuck they're talking
Saul
about.
Goodman.
All right? You can't just sue anyone and have it go through and be granted by a judge because you don't like them. You have to have legal grounds for it.
I mean,
There's
you can sue anybody. That's the thing. You can send a lawsuit, like request to somebody. You can do that.
Grounds to sue me because I haven't done anything wrong. Period.
That would be determined
That's the
by
end
the
of
court.
discussion for anyone with a legal fucking mind.
Right.
But people want to have YouTube drama about it and create content. You're not going to get content out of it. All you're going to do is waste your money and look like a jackass at the end of the day.
You see what I mean by disingenuous? Because now the mask comes off. Like, was the mask even on? I don't know. But he came across so fake, and now the real reason comes out. That's how fake this asshole is. He was talking like he was trying to convince you to do the correct thing. He kept saying, do the correct thing, you can save YouTube. And now mask off, he's talking about how he's the best, and he did nothing wrong, and you're stupid, and he can't do anything wrong. You are stupid.
When you wasted money on a lawyer
you're so
that's
fake,
just going to
man.
laugh at you because they took all your money and didn't have anything to come out of it with.
I don't know. Man, he's so annoying.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. It's Luda, Chris. Lolcow.
Anyway, so people are saying, why am I giving it attention? Because I'm getting threatened.
There you go.
I told you this week I got like 5 or 6 emails, threatening emails. This isn't just like, hey, I just want to let you know what's happening. It's like,
So exactly what I was saying. The only reason he talks about this is to say that he talked about it. Not to actually fix anything. Not to solve the issue. Not to stop the person from pretending that it's him. It's just to say that I talked about it. That's all he's talking about it for, is just to say that he talked about it.
you better do something or we're going to sue or we're going to hit you with false
It's
strikes.
ridiculous, man. He's so fake.
What does hitting me with false strikes solve? Zero. You want content out of my channel. You're going to take it down? For the same broken system that's hurting you, what's the point? It doesn't even make any logical sense. It's like, what are you talking about? Why would you do that? And again, emotion. That's what it is. It's not
Emotion.
logic. It's emotion. People are upset. I totally get that. I've been there, you know? But there's no quick fix. This is one that, you know, sadly, we're all beholden to a giant corporation that we all upload content to, and we all have to abide by their broken-ass systems and rules, and this is one that we've been dealing with for ages, and it sucks, okay?
All right, dude.
I agree with you. So,
I agree with you.
all I have to say is, please be logical about it. I'm not going to bring it up again unless it affects me. So, you know, guys, if there's strikes to hit my channel or some shit, I'll let you know, because you need to know. You need to know if a channel's going to get suspended and if I have to go upload to another channel. Because, by the way, I did confirm that with YouTube. Last year when all this was going on and I was talking to YouTube partner support, I said, if DSP Gaming gets suspended for these false strikes, can I still use my other channels? They said, absolutely yes. Every channel is individual. There's a difference if you're violating community. So, for example, if I was doing outright things that were awful to the community strikes and getting multiple community strikes and my channel was taken down for being like a racist or something. And that community strikes and getting multiple community strikes and my channel was taken down for being like a racist or something. And then I open a new channel. That's not allowed. But I already have established channels. Yes, I could temporarily use another channel if I need to. If I need to stream or upload somewhere else, I can do that. I mean, I did that years ago. If you remember, I did that years ago when the whole Google Plus fiasco happened and this channel got basically like hidden on YouTube for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I used the old KO Gaming channel, so I might, you know, if it ever happens, I have backups, you know. Okay, so FYI, that's how it works. And again, I've confirmed 672. I literally just said
672. What did he say? I'd be careful with that. Pretty sure that's how LTG got terminated.
I confirmed with YouTube partner support. I have it in writing that they said you could do that. It's only for community issues that it's a problem. You can't ban evade with community issues, but copyright issues, you could do that because you need to have copyright.
You could ban evade with copyright issues, you see?
Okay. So that's what's going on. It's stupid. I wish I didn't have to waste time talking about it because again, it's nothing I'm involved in. It's nothing you guys really are involved in, but gotta let you know what's happening because I gotta make a public statement about it. It seems like once a year I have to do this, right? At this point, once a year this happens, and I have to come out and make a public statement about it again, and it's just like...
Yeah, so I know I keep repeating myself, but look, I made a public statement about it. The statement being, there's nothing I can do. So you didn't really fucking say anything. You didn't really do anything. You just said it so you could say that you said it. Whatever, dude.
What can you do?
What can you do?
So
I could talk to 2 chat bots last year. That's all I could do.
You know, hopefully nothing comes of it. If anything, if something comes of it, I'll be honest with you. Someone needs to collectively go together and make a class action lawsuit against YouTube for this.
Nice.
And say YouTube is grossly abusing the MCA law every time they grant a false claim. And we have evidence of all these false claims.
Thank you for
Here they all are. Sue them. And then when YouTube gets hit in the pocketbook saying, listen, all this monetary loss of our channels and things because they were shut down because you granted false strikes and didn't vet them, YouTube will have to fix their system. But no one has done that. Why? Because no one wants to bite the hand that feeds them. They're afraid that if something happens and they go against YouTube and it doesn't go well for them, well, that's the end of anything they could do on YouTube, right? Like, of course, YouTube might, going to treat them poorly now. And, I
mean, wouldn't that not be allowed if I go after a company and then the company, what's he saying? If I sue YouTube and then I lose the lawsuit, they're going to treat me bad? They're going to ban me off the website? Like, that's not really how that works.
Yeah. But I'm sadly, I'm not the guy, as you guys know. I'm not rich. I'm not big. I'm a tiny little YouTuber. I don't have the means to go after YouTube on this. This sounds like this could be a class action deal with a bunch of people grouping together collectively.
Yeah, isn't what he just said literally illegal? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if I sue YouTube and I lose, that doesn't mean they can all of a sudden, treat me worse because I sued them. I don't know.
Their resources and funds and time and effort to get YouTube to change for the better. That's great if that happens. But I can't be involved in it. My only involvement will be very simple. If I'm contacted by a lawyer and this lawyer says we're in a legal proceeding against YouTube, there's false claims in your name, can you provide evidence to say that or can you make a legal statement and say you're not involved in this? Yes. Absolutely.
That's so dumb, man.
1,000,000%. I've never ever said that I would not work with a lawyer to actually go against YouTube and clear this up. 1,000,000% yes, I would do that because that's the right thing to do. I'm not saying I refuse to help anyone.
But he would already be lying, though, in that legal statement because he has went after people. He has taken people down. He has taken channels down. So even his little fucking trying to be mightier than thou little legal statement segment is already a lie because he has done those things.
No, I will help anyone who's going through the right way to do this. Absolutely. I will aid any investigation. I will aid any lawyer properly going through the right channels to try to get this issue fixed. Okay? But as for me doing stuff of my own accord, I've already done everything I could.
Yeah.
There's 2 means to contact YouTube.
Which, again, important to point out. He's talking about emails to bots that he sent last year. He hasn't done anything this year about these copyright takedowns. He's referring to old shit, so he actually hasn't done anything this time.
The partner support and the legal team. I've contacted both. They both gave me the big blow off and don't care.
Both.
And that's the end of it for me. Okay?
There you go.
We got it out of the way. Now we talked about the yearly thing.
We got it out of the way.
Now we can move on, shall we? Okay.
Yeah, so there's more. There's more. There's a part 2 to this. We gotta watch the follow-up.
Okay. So that's what we got so far on the YouTube side of stuff. Let's take a look at tips here today. I just want to see, because I think I do have a couple troll tips here.
Troll tips? Yep.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Whoops.
Just listen to this. Someone tipped me $1 and says,
You struck down a commentary video from a detractor to teach him a lesson.
Hey, we just saw that. We just saw that. Hey, Rebsy, I'm gonna pull up your video again. Hold up. Right here? Right here.
I don't know who your list names on them. We found a channel that is doing this, okay?
I also just want to point out his voice when talking about this. He pulls out the side-scroller's voice. His little, like, baby voice, like, I'm innocent voice.
Back in January 2022.
Listen to his fucking voice here.
I remember this particular day, someone had reached out to me in a very similar manner and said, we found a channel that is doing this, okay? I did the same thing. I did claims on them. And actually, in this case, with this person, after about a month or two, I said, all right, you know what? I think they learned their lesson, and I retracted the takedown.
They learned their lesson, right? So let's see how he's going to spin this. Did you not do that?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Just listen to this. Someone tipped me $1 and says, you struck down a commentary video from a detractor to teach him a lesson. You've been falsely claiming videos. I never struck down a commentary video of a detractor to teach them a lesson. I don't know who you're listening to.
Hey, what about yourself? What about a little guy called Phil Burnell? What if I'm listening to that fucker, that fake asshole?
Same thing. I did claims on them. And actually, in this case, with this...
Look, this is a video from his fucking channel. We're going to watch that video. We're going to watch this video.
This person, after about a month or two, I said, all right, you know what? I think they learned their lesson, and I retracted the takedown.
They learned their lesson. Maybe that's the fake asshole I'm listening to.
Commentary video of a detractor to teach them a lesson. I don't know who you're listening to. They're nuts. That's literally never happened. Never. Not once. In the entire history of me being here on YouTube, there's been some things that have happened. For example, some of them were machinima related. As I cleared up last year when I did my machinima react event, machinima was first doing things in my name that I didn't even know about. Then they stopped doing that and started claiming things in their name, and I had no involvement in any of that whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. When it's on your channel, when you have a video titled, The Entire Takedown History of DSP Gaming, I am innocent, here's the evidence of no false claims. That doesn't seem like machinima. This is on your channel.
All right, everyone out there. This is Darkside Phil.
Listen to his
SP,
fucking
also
voice,
known
dude.
as Phil Burnell. Today is the 6th of April, 2023. It's my birthday, and I'm spending time in my office doing this on my day off because I've had enough. I've had enough of the accusations, and I've had enough of people telling me what I've done and that I'm not trustworthy and all of this. So you're getting what you want, and you're not going to like it if you're someone who's really been nasty to me about this whole issue. If you're wondering what this video is about, of the past 2-3 years, I've been falsely accused of issuing copyright takedowns against people that I did not do. And I've had enough of it. I've outright told you guys a million times it's not me.
It's also pretty funny how he's sitting here telling us that he did not do any takedowns when there's literally takedowns in the screen that he's showing us.
Doing it, I don't condone that at all. In fact, I'm staunchly against it.
That's really funny.
Anyone doing copyright takedowns in my name, nor do I do them. All right? I know that the videos made about me, the restreams made about me, as malicious as they may be and as slanderous or defamatory as you may consider them, they're okay under fair use law. That's why I don't do anything about them. But apparently there's been someone impersonating me over the last, I don't know, 3+ years, and using my personal information that was doxed many years ago to issue false takedowns against people. And everyone keeps saying, oh, well, it's really Phil, it's really Phil. And I say, no, it's not. I'm telling you it's not. I would do whatever I can to try to clear it up. Earlier today, I spent over an hour talking to YouTube support chat, trying to get them to help me. They refuse. They don't understand the situation. I try to ask them to escalate it so I can speak to someone who would, and they refuse.
Hey, important to note, that's pretty interesting that we watched this video where he read the email word for word. They didn't refuse. They just posted some links about copyright strikes that he can follow. Guidelines. That's all they were posting.
It may be helpful to keep a record of abuse to show the police, and you can create a record by taking a screenshot of the threatening content
right here,
or reprinting the text or post.
They didn't refuse. They didn't refuse to escalate anything. You just got a bot response, and then you didn't elaborate further. You didn't contact them again.
I don't know what to tell you guys.
Nice.
If you have issues with this issue, you have to speak to YouTube and maybe get a lawyer involved and sue them. I don't know what else to say. But one thing that's always been said is Phil's a liar. He actually claims all of our videos. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here you are. I'm here to prove my innocence because I've had enough. This is going to confirm everything that I have told you. And here's what I have told you. I do not claim anyone's videos. The very few videos I've ever claimed were direct rips and re-uploads of my content with no transformative work attached to them whatsoever. Meaning, it's not a, this is how you don't play video. It's not a restream with commentary making fun of me. It's literally you stole my video 100%, copy-pasted it to your channel, and that's illegal. That is taking away views from my content. That is not allowed on YouTube, and it is within my legal rights to take down those particular videos and those alone. What you guys are going to see today is that this is all I've ever done, and or that the claims that are against here on my account are legacy claims that are so old, they're not current anymore. They probably are involving my previous partnership network, and I am not doing this to you guys in the last few years as you've been accusing me of. This is my channel copyright queue on my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming, and here it is. I'm gonna go show you everything that's here. Here's what you're seeing: March 2nd, March 1st of 2023. What are these? These are videos that were blatant copy-paste re-uploads, stolen both from DSP Gaming as well as DSP Reacts, my sister channel that I just created a couple months ago. No context added, no commentary. All it was them literally recording my live stream and re-uploading it illegally. They were trying to take views away from my channels, period. Those have been claimed. Those have been...
Like, it's fucking crazy, too, when you consider the fact that he tells us that he doesn't do this, that he never did this, ever. He just told us that a few days ago. He never did this. But then there's evidence of him doing it.
Removed. Why?
And then also important to note, this is the entire takedown history. Again, he doesn't show us the archive, the matches, or the messages. He doesn't show us any other tabs.
Because that was hurting my business. It's that simple. And I have...
So who knows how much shit is in the archive part?
The right to...
This is just what he wanted to show us.
Do that. That is not something that I was doing outside of the means of fair use. There was no fair use. It was blatantly stolen. In fact, I think the channel was called DSP Archives, and it was illegal. Now, why did I strike this channel, and how did I even know about it? Well, apparently it was running for over 2 years. I had no clue about it, and I launched my DSP Reacts channel in February of 2023. A fan of mine contacted me and said, Phil, are you aware someone is literally stealing every single stream and video from DSP Reacts and just 100% re-uploading it over there? I was like, no, I didn't know that. That's bad. It's one thing, again, if you're criticizing me, let me go look. And I looked, 1,000,000% correct. This person was stealing views right away from my channel, my brand new channel that I'm trying to start and get a new business going. That is not allowed, and it is within my legal right to take those videos down, which I did. The reason you don't see this is because the channel was terminated. Now, I don't know if I terminated it through these copyright claims,
DSP.
or maybe there was a third party doing false claims in my name, but that's what these are right here, okay? This video here was from another channel doing exactly the same thing back in January 2022. I remember this particular day, someone had reached out to me in a very similar manner and said, we found a channel that is doing this, okay? I did the same thing. I did claims on them. And actually, in this case, with this person, after about a month or two, I said, all right, you know what? I think they learned their lesson, and I retracted the takedown.
That's
But as you can see, this channel no longer exists either. So I don't even know what it was. It's gone from YouTube. And again, I don't think my 2 claims removed it from YouTube. Sounds to me like maybe someone else, a third party, was false claiming stuff in my name and got them removed. It's not me. I can't see.
Yeah, I don't know how he could sit here and say it's not him. It wasn't me who got the channel taken down. All I did was, look, I only have channel removal requests, but it wasn't me.
These channels
like,
anymore,
dude, it's right here.
Exist. Just to show you, if you actually try to click on one of these that don't exist, it'll actually give you an error message. Video unavailable. Doesn't
a copyright claim by Phil Burnell
exist anymore. Okay, so
big ups.
That's the most recent ones. That's it. Look at the next one, 2015. Do you see any claims in here that I've issued in the last 1 to 3 years that all of my trolls and detractors are claiming I'm claiming their videos? Do you see it? No, because I didn't do it. It's completely false.
they're right there,
What you see here is hilarious stuff. According to YouTube, I claimed my own video. Look at this. I apparently was claiming my own videos in 2015 because it says channel DSP Gaming. How does that even make sense? It doesn't make any sense at all, does it?
Oh, God. Sniper bait with the 10 member bomb.
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
Thank you, dude. Thank you, Sniper Bait.
How could
Enjoy,
I be claiming my own videos? It makes no sense in any way, shape, or form. So this stuff doesn't even work. And as you go further in here, because you're going to see there's only, I think, 4.
Okay, we got another page here. Let's see, who else? This is how you don't play Minecraft. Yep, okay. He got it taken down. Sweet. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this dude, man. Oh,
Again,
my lord.
Did I claim myself? Of course I didn't. So what is this? I have no idea. Now what you're going to see here are some older videos from 2015 or older, and you're going to notice it's all This Is How You Don't Play. I remember specifically what happened at this time period.
Let's see.
I was partnered with Machinima. And Machinima
Create
had
a
reached
story,
out to me.
dude.
This was a time period when a lot of people were starting to do a lot of negative things towards me on the internet. And we had meetings behind the scenes talking about this stuff. And one of the things that they said that they wanted to do was attempt to claim or take down people who were making This Is How You Don't Play videos. Now, keep in mind, this was 8 years ago. This was
I don't know, dude. If you were doing... Look at these fucking takedowns 8 years ago, right? Look at how many takedowns he was issuing. You're trying to tell me there's a big gap? You're trying to tell me that there's a gap from 2015 to 2022? Like, if you were issuing this many takedowns, you really expect me to believe all of a sudden you wouldn't issue any takedowns? Really? Like, you expect me to believe that? Kind of like how you're a former alcoholic? Like, you just stop doing it? Is that how that works? All of a sudden you do a bunch and then you just kind of stop? Like, you don't play champions anymore? Really? You want me to believe you?
And Machinima had reached out to me.
I don't
This
know,
was a
dude.
time period when a lot of people were stuff and were making This Is How You Don't Play videos.
Whatever,
now, keep in
dude.
mind, this was 8 years ago. This was before we...
And again, he doesn't show us the archive tab. So we don't actually know how many things are not in this list that he just archived.
That actually, This Is How You Don't Play is fair use in a transformative work. Back then, basically, it was out for debate and no one really knew. Machinima, being one of the largest partner networks on YouTube, took it upon themselves to try to take down videos. You can see there's a variety of them that are listed here. I don't know who these people are, but these channels had these videos apparently stricken down in 2015. You can see they're all in rapid succession as well. As if someone who was working at Machinima sat down and just started working on these back to back. Now, the weird part
Like
about
Drake.
it is, I want to show you this. These videos aren't gone. Watch this. Oops, that's the wrong one. Here it is. This video exists. Here it is. It's real.
Hey, big
so
ups.
why does it say that it's taken down when it's still up? I don't get it. What you know, my guess is that Machinima did all these, and then when Machinima went out of business and essentially their channel was...
I mean, it doesn't say it's taken down. The other ones, look, it's a C email. C email. These ones say video removed. Resolved, video removed, video removed. So something else must have happened. You probably got the ads taken off the video or something. That's probably all that happened.
Their channel was defunct. Any claims that they may have put out were reversed. Because all these videos seem to be live if I click on them, except for the ones that say video removed. Any of these seem to still be live. So I think this was something that Machinima did.
Yeah, no
behind the scenes.
shit.
I had no knowledge of it.
Whatever.
They were just claiming videos in my name or taking down videos, okay? Moving further, here's the next cue. Again, this stuff doesn't seem to make sense. It's the same channel we were just looking at, which these videos exist, so I don't know how
that's the thing. That's the other crazy thing, too. Where it's like he really did all of these takedowns for years, and then all of a sudden stopped doing takedowns from 2015 to 2022. Like, I just don't believe you. I just don't buy it, man.
Possible. This doesn't...
Like, I understand he went to Twitch, but he still uploaded shit to YouTube. He had everything archived.
Makes sense. Look, DSP's Dark Souls
I don't
2
know, man.
through part 12.
It's very, very hard to believe
That's
this
the name of
guy.
my video. Where they, again, is this claiming my own video? It doesn't make sense, nor does it have any data attached to it whatsoever. This is just fluff. There's nothing here. It's a waste of time. It's nothing. And then here's the last page. All right?
Yeah, he got secret limited
Again,
demonetized.
apparently me making claims against myself.
Wait, did he do that?
And that's
No.
it.
I thought
that's
YouTube
the
did that.
entirety of takedowns, the history of DSP game.
Man, I love his little side scrollers ass interview voice here. It's so good. It's so good. Look, I'm innocent, guys. Look, I am so innocent. I am so innocent. Look.
All right? Again, apparently me making claims against myself. And that's it.
That's it.
That's the entirety
I'm so
of
innocent.
takedowns, the history of DSP gaming, the entire time this channel has existed
Click
since
here.
2010.
Click this,
So
dude.
just to show you again, claims against myself, apparently. All these appear to be against myself. That makes no sense. All the way
Click
up
this
through
right
here.
here.
Here's a couple videos that Machinima claimed
during 2015 when apparently they were trying to take them down. I think what ended up happening was they erroneously did copyright claims, realized they didn't want to do that, and then they just started to start claiming videos so that they would start getting paid for those who were using my
snorting
content.
too, yeah.
Okay? I don't know how that went down. I had no contract with them. They just started doing it. All right? And you can see here's me again apparently claiming myself. And here's the last page. Me claiming myself. The 2 videos I told you about from 2022.
Like, that's also interesting, too, him trying to say it's Machinima doing it. Because I think if it was Machinima doing it, when you clicked on the video that got taken down, it would say taken down by Machinima. It wouldn't say taken down by Phil Burnell if Machinima was doing it for him. Because the Machinima was his partnership channel thing.
And the DSP Archives channel for
like, why would it show in his history the Machinima things?
2023, all of these were straight up copy-paste re-uploads. That is it, folks. I just showed you the entirety of my copyrights.
Yeah, click the archive tab,
issued against DSP Gaming out of my channel. Anything you guys are seeing on the internet is not me. It's someone blatantly impersonating me. I don't want it happening. I don't condone it. I forbid it. But I reached out to YouTube. I've asked them for help. I posted up my entire chat log today on my Twitter and on my forums, dspgaming.com, showing I tried to get help from YouTube. They ignored me. They act like this can't exist. This doesn't happen. I asked for it to be escalated. They refuse. There's nothing I can do, guys. I did my best to help you. I can't. Please stop with the harassment, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm receiving constant harassing emails. People saying they're going to false strike me.
He's a victim
People saying
now.
they're going to contact a lawyer and sue me. It's not me. Here's your blatant proof. These are the only people I ever legitimately struck right here in front of you. And it's, look how small it is, and it's all legit. That's it, guys.
It's all legit.
Please leave me alone. Leave my business alone.
Leave me alone.
I'm done with this.
All right, Chris.
This is the last time you'll hear me address it, because I have nothing to do with it.
All right, dude. Nice. He won't click on the archive tab. I wonder how many things are in there. Let's see. He didn't do anything though. Let's replay this whole part.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Just listen to this.
Listen to this.
Someone tipped me $1 and says, "You struck down a commentary video from a detractor to teach him a lesson.
Yep.
You've been falsely claiming videos." I never struck down a commentary video of a detractor to teach them a lesson. I don't know who you're listening to. They're nuts. That's literally never happened. Never. Not once. In the entire history.
So we just saw the video where he said, "I thought this guy learned his lesson. So then I retracted my copyright strike." Okay, dude.
Of me being here on YouTube. There's been some things that have happened. For example, some of them were Machinima related. As I cleared up last year when I did my Machinima React event, Machinima was first doing things in my name that I didn't even know about. Then they stopped doing that and started claiming things in their name, and I had no involvement in any of that whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't understand how he can say they had meetings, but also he has no involvement in anything they were doing. I kind of think you do know. They wouldn't have done it without telling you, dude.
They took the volition themselves to
the
do
volition?
it.
That's not.
And they were claiming to me that they were going to pay me money for any videos they claimed, and they never did.
What?
They literally were claiming detractor videos and never paid me a cent for them. So they lied, basically. Okay?
What?
The only videos I've ever actively claimed on YouTube.
You like that too? You like that? He says he's never ever done that. Now the only videos he's only doing. You like when he does that? That's really cool. He's never done it except when he's done it.
Only videos I've ever.
That's very cool, dude.
Actively claimed on YouTube were videos that were cut and paste stolen from my channel. And what I mean by that is someone literally ripped a podcast, ripped a stream of me playing games, and they added no commentary, no criticism, no one talking over it with it, just re-uploaded it. That's illegal. You have stolen my content and redistributed it without permission. You added no creative work to it. You didn't transform it. That's illegal. And there have been a couple cases over the years where those videos were taken down very legally and fairly.
Like, I don't even know if that's even technically illegal, because YouTube is a free platform and you can access his videos for free. It's not like he's the UFC and you got to pay to watch the match and then you kind of just restream the match. So I don't even know if him saying legally it's not allowed. It's kind of like a gray area, in my opinion, because he does the same thing. He's kind of just playing a game and then restreaming the gameplay of the game. Isn't that kind of the same? I don't know. You could argue it's like a video versus gameplay, but I mean, it's a free website. YouTube is free. You're not gatekeeping your content, and I gotta pay to watch it, and then I'm restreaming the free shit. I don't know. What do I know though? I don't run a household, you see?
Without permission, you added no creative work to it, you didn't transform it, that's illegal. And there have been a couple cases over the years where those videos were taken down very legally and fairly. Outside of that, I never do it. And I haven't done it.
Yeah, outside of that, I never do it. Yeah, big ups, dude. I have very believable stories.
I can tell you the last time I did it. It's a year.
Look at this dude. Look at his eyes. Look at his face. Look at his language. Look at him. Just look at him. If you're not looking at the screen, I beg you to look at the screen.
Cases over the years where those videos were taken down very legally and fairly. Outside of that, I never do it. And I haven't done it. I couldn't even tell you the last time I did it.
Shake head. Look. Look.
It's years. I don't do this. I don't
look
have
around
time
some
for
more.
it. I don't care. I don't give two shits about it. I
Uh-huh.
really don't
care.
give a shit. So you tip me $1 to tell me I did something I literally didn't do, but you believe it because you're nuts.
You told us. Like, actually, literally correct? The thing that he's talking about, you told us. You said it in your own fucking video. You fake fucking piece of shit, man. Like, it came out of your mouth, dude. It came out of your mouth. Really?
Shits about it. I don't. I really don't give a shit.
Okay.
So you tip me $1 to tell me I did something I literally didn't do, but you believe it because you're nuts. You get it?
You're nuts.
Do you see the problem here? You sit there in your little circle jerker communities telling each other these things, and none of it's true.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know what the fuck.
You ain't seen 10 bands in your life, shit.
Matty Ice, dude.
This is almost as good as the God of War devs using his gameplay for a conference and him saying that it's illegal because they didn't ask for his permission, Lamau.
I forgot about that. We'll check that out. Thank you, Matt3 Ice, dude. For the 10, bro. 10 bands. Let's go.
Talking
10 racks?
about.
Sorry, I missed what he said, dude. We're gonna check that out. Thank you.
Get
Matt.
it? Do you see the problem here? You sit there in your little circle jerker communities.
Circle jerker.
Telling each other these things, and none of it's true. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Get a clue. Get some help.
What?
No one knows what you're speaking of. Besides you and your little group of weirdo friends who don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Get some intelligence. Get some help. Seriously. You hate me for things that don't happen. Listen, I'm a flawed human. I make lots of mistakes. Hate me for things I actually do wrong. Because there's tons of them. There's evidence of it all over the internet. Every time I say something wrong, I do something wrong, I get emotional on a stream, and oh my god, he's lost it. There's tons of things you could actually hate me for that are legit. I own those things, and I will apologize for them when I make those mistakes. Don't hate me for something I'm not doing. I'm not doing what you're saying. You're crazy. By the way, let me know your mailing address. I got a spoon to send you. Anyway.
What?
Don't hate me for something I'm not doing. I'm not doing what you're saying. You're crazy.
Okay.
Help! By the way, let me know your mailing address. I got a spoon to send you. Anyway.
All right. Okay, dude. Okay, wait. This is pretty funny, I think. I want to see this real quick. DSP rages at viewers saying he's playing God of War on easy.
It is not on fucking easy. And if you say it one more fucking time and you lie to my audience, you will be permanently banned from the chat. The game is not on easy, you stupid piece of shit dunce who wants to discredit anyone who plays the game on normal. It's on normal. Deal with it. If you don't like it, fuck off and don't come back. I'm never going to put up with that ever again. Every person who says it's on easy is just gone for good. I'm tired of it. It's so disrespectful.
What?
To say shit like that. It really is.
Oh my lord. Dude, that's crazy. This God of War shit's pretty good.
I want you to watch what the player does here.
Please
as he
watch what
votes
the player
around.
does here. Look at the player. They blurred his face, bruv.
We're back.
We're back.
Look where we are. We're back.
Okay. So
That's
in
great.
this example, the player
Like,
is
you want to
exploring
know
the
why
farm
Ragnarok has puzzles that tell you what to do? It's because of this dude right here.
work done by Kai Zhang.
Like this guy. How does he affect the industry so much?
They've also been told that
What?
shock arrows mean interesting themes, and that there's a lot of different variety and a lot of different gameplay,
Actually?
right? So we've made a convincing promise to the player.
Okay, where does he talk about
So watch it one more
them
time,
using his
and I want
gameplay?
you to watch just what the camera behavior does.
Vanilla magic led him to new forms of experimentation.
We're back.
New levels of depravity.
Look where we are. We're back.
Boom, and there it is. He saw a shock crystal, right? He is being taught correctly. He has been promised interesting gameplay. And because he is returning to the hub, he is thinking,
penitent sin.
I feel like doing one of those. I know how those work.
Yeah, calling this
I'm in
guy
the
a
mood for
player
one of
is
those,
very
or he can
generous.
just explore it on his own. That is the benefit. The result is that we do have a compass system, and we do have a map, right? But our hope is that players will be self-motivated, and that self-discovery will drive their exploration instead. It's good for players to feel motivated via UI or completion percentages. These are very valid design techniques and tools. But
is this it? I think I found it.
So they used my gameplay as an example of how they used.
Hey, I found it. Let's go.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something.
Shout outs to Mass Effect.
Joseph sees as they used your playing God of War as an example of how they teach players the game rules for the levels or whatever. Your face is blurred out, but you can totally tell that it's you and your audio. So they used my gameplay as an example of how they used in-game tools to teach me how to play the game. That's cool. That means it was effective. They had effective tools. The player was able to learn. That's actually good. It would have been nice if they asked for my permission before stealing my content, but
Bruh. Bro even, dude.
Bro!
They stole his content. They blurred his face, bruv.
That's cool. That means it was effective. They had effective tools. The player was able to learn. That's actually good. It would have been nice if they asked for my permission before stealing my content, but I guess everyone just thinks everything on the internet is fair game to just do whatever you want with it. It's not, you know. It's pretty fucked up that they would just steal it and not say, hey, Phil, can we just use your video? Because I would have said yes. I absolutely would have said yes.
Like, implying, like, they're breaking copyright. Like, because this is pretty fucking transformative, too. I don't mean to, like, be, like, very artistically fucking observational of, like, looked so deep into this. But this is, like, a snippet of a long-ass presentation. Like, there's a purpose for using the gameplay. It's not them stealing content and raw re-uploading it. Like, brother, they have a whole-ass presentation here. They're not just stealing your shit, dude.
Everyone just thinks everything on the internet is fair game to just do whatever you want with it. It's not, you know. It's pretty fucked up that they would just steal it and not say, hey, Phil, can we just use your video? Because I would have said...
Like, bro, you played their game. Did you ask them, hey, Santa Monica, can I play your game? And, like, do I have your permission to play your game and upload it online? Like, what? Did you ask their permission? I don't know. I don't know. It's their fucking game, dude.
No, it's pretty fucked up that they would just steal it and not say, hey, Phil, can we just use your video? Because I would have said yes. I absolutely would have said yes. But that's monetized content. The advertisement rights are for YouTube to advertise, and they're not supposed to be able to just steal it. So that's kind of messed up that they did that.
Yeah, it's messed up. It's very messed up.
Especially the fact that they felt that they had to blur out my face says something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if you have to blur out the gamer's face, obviously you're doing something that's not exactly kosher.
No, they probably did it, like, out of respect, so people just don't see, like, a dude's face. What do you mean? They're, like, implying that what they're doing is illegal. That's why they blurred your face. What?
Especially the fact that they felt that they had to blur out my face.
Alright.
Says something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if you have to blur out the gamer's face, obviously you're doing something that's not exactly kosher. Right?
No, dude, they're giving a presentation in front of like 100 people, 200 people, or whoever, how many people are at GDC. Whatever. Fuck you. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, also, it's not relevant to what they're presenting. Like, dude, this dude's insane, man.
Before they do.
She said she was in the
This dude's insane.
working for projects.
Okay, we're done with that. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. Because I'm feeling pretty stuffy and sick right now, guys. I'm still sick. Let's see. Let's see him apologize for begging.
Good morning,
this sounds pretty interesting.
And welcome to the Level 1 podcast. And welcome to my final consecutive streaming day of the week and the final day of the month. Today is Wednesday, January 31st, 2024.
Uh-huh.
I hope I find you all well this morning. I will start off.
It wasn't really an apology. Oh,
with a statement.
Am I surprised?
Basically, you know, I've been stressed out lately.
No, I'm not feeling
I
easy, dude.
For
I've
many
been
different
sick.
reasons, some of which are public, some are not. All right?
Wait, what?
There's been stuff going on in my life both here on the streams that you're well aware of, because I've made you well aware of it, as well as stuff going on in my private life. And it stressed me out recently, you know, everything combined at once. It's like we've been talking about recently. When it rains, it pours.
Holy shit, Devilman 666, dude, with the 20. Gifted member. Bomb.
As baller as possible.
Based. Fucking based. I'm him.
Thank you, dude.
It's not
Enjoy,
just,
guys.
oh, here's a few things that happen over time.
You get hit with a big boob women.
Big boobed women.
Big juicy butt.
And a big juicy butt.
Blue Blanca.
And a blue Blanca.
So they're easy to handle. No, instead it just has to be everything all at once. Right thrown in your face.
Right.
And somehow you're supposed to juggle all of it and deal with all of it all at the same time, right?
Life is hard, guys. It's been tough.
Honestly,
it really has.
You know, one of the reasons why this month I decided against going forward with the documentary about myself, that's one of the major reasons. Is already I've got so much going on, so much on my plate, that I didn't see how realistically I was going to be able to handle all of that stuff, plus take on all of the added burden of trying to properly do this documentary, which, let's be honest, had to have been done properly, because if it wasn't, that was not just going to only, you know, affect me, but you, the viewers, as well. I realize that we are a community, all right?
Oh boy, the cult speak.
Basically, we're in a situation where...
Who's he banning? Imagine having kids. Is that who he's banning?
Anything that happens on these streams...
Are you guys having a baby bean?
Can affect anyone in this community, right? So, I get that, you know, and I'm learning, and I'm a human who gets really stressed out sometimes, and so I just want to start off today apologizing for any stress that I may have relayed onto you in the last week. That's on me, for being nervous, for being, like I said, at my wit's end for various different reasons. And again, it's not all stuff that we've talked about on stream. There's other stuff going on as well. In life, for me anyway, the thing that ultimately makes me feel the worst is when something is going wrong and I have absolutely nothing I can do about it.
Yeah,
right?
So I've said this before, but this fucking guy, when he does this, when he apologizes because, oh, I know I was mean, but it was because people were mean to me or because I had things going on. Like, the context of why you were being an asshole really doesn't matter in this space, in the YouTube sphere, because you are the YouTuber. If someone says something to you in chat and then you choose to like have a meltdown over it, like the he's just like me for real, then it's on you. Like, the context doesn't matter. That person could have said anything, but you reacting to it the way you did, there's no excuse for what you did. So it doesn't matter. Just because you beg because things are hard, like, it doesn't really matter. I don't care that things are hard. Like, it's the fact that you beg that's the problem.
There's one thing if stuff's, you know...
Because you're the YouTuber. You're the one broadcasting this shit. You're the one uploading this shit. You feel that this is okay to upload. Like, the chat, whoever makes you say something, there really is no excuse for what you say.
Happening around you, like, all right.
I don't know, dude.
Let's take action, right? Let's fix this, let's fix this, let's do this, let's do this, let's adjust on the fly and fix things and make them better. But sometimes in life, and especially as you get older, you will realize this more and more, as is my experience, there are things that are inevitable, there are things that are
like
destined to happen that you can't stop.
Like, right? Begging? What's he implying here?
It sucks. And it's one thing if it's one thing happening, but when you have a series of events that continue over the course of shit, for me it's been like now about a year and a half.
Okay.
And the stress levels just keep becoming exponentially more and more and more and more. It wears you down, you know? And for a while there, I feel like I was actually doing real good. Like, I feel like over the second half of 2023 and into...
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Really, thank you.
Like an exhibit at the zoo, smiley face, smiley face.
Why was that so delayed? Hey, determined with the two, yeah. It's just like watching an animal.
This new year,
he's a different animal,
there was
dude.
Good positivity and momentum. Admittedly, early on last year, there was a lot of stress because of bad decisions that I made. But I feel like I adjusted that. And then with the release of something like Street Fighter 6, which reinvigorated my efforts to want to play games competitively,
and getting a new crowd of viewership back and continuing on with all these different projects and things I've been doing along the year and adjusting.
Wait, hold up. Before we continue, check this out. Finger in the ear, digging around.
Continuing on with all these different projects and things I've been
and then he wipes it on his pants, dude.
doing along the year and
Holy
adjusting.
shit.
I felt like everything was going
That's disgusting.
smoothly.
I'm sorry.
For as much.
Oh my god. Followed up by a burp, by the way.
As could be done. You know what I'm saying? And then, then things all happen at once. And everything explodes and everything hits the fan.
So this is really nice. What I want to hear in an apology for begging is continuing to give the excuses. So in an apology, I really want to hear all of the excuses that you've been giving, though. Because that makes it a real apology, you see? If I apologize, and then I also double down, though, that all these excuses justify my behavior, then that makes it a good apology.
And it's like, now what do you do to fix it? Oh, you just can't.
So
There's nothing you
annoying,
can
man.
do. Oh, that's great, because, it's only my life. It's not like this is a video game. It's like, oh, shit, I'm playing and things are really going bad this run. That's okay. I'll just respawn with my next life. Oops. Oh, this is real life. There's no respawning of a next life.
Oh, my God.
Right? You just have to deal with what's going on and somehow make do.
All right.
And that's kind of what's been going on with me
Sorry, it's
recently.
kinda loud.
Because some people have even said, they've come by streams and said, you seem like you're stressed again. It seems like you're at wit's end and you're angry and you're snapping and stuff like that. And the truth is that I'm in a unique situation where I'm put under a microscope constantly. And unfortunately, I'm not allowed to say and do things that other people can do, right? Like any other person can make an observation about something and be like, hey, that's kind of like me. I see myself in that.
Wait, what?
That's pretty. Like any other person can make an observation about something and be like, hey, that's kind of like me. I see myself in that. That's pretty crazy. It's like fourth wall breaking. I'm playing a game and I see a connection to my real life. And most people can say that and that's fine. But if I say that, you have 20,000 jackasses who then spin it into something like, oh, he's egotistical, he's this, he's that. What are you talking about? It's a simple factual observation that any human should be able to make, but I'm not allowed to make it because I'm the devil.
Dude.
Right?
Because there's one thing between, like, it's one thing to draw parallels for, like, between two things, like a fictional story in your life, but then to say it's a factual thing, like it's a fact that this game is your life. That's like fucking bad. That's really weird. That's really strange for you to be doing that and say that it's factual. Like just because you say it's factual doesn't make it factual. I don't know. That's different from drawing parallels.
I'm the villain.
I don't know.
So I can't just do normal stuff. I'm not
you are
allowed,
a villain,
right?
Right. It's very normal to
just
say
like
something is factually
everyone else who says dumb stuff like, oh, the reason why you're so stressed out is because you put all of the effort of your business on the fact that it's a crowdfunded business, right? And if you diversify...
What is that face? What is this? Look at this.
On the fact that it's a crowdfunded business, right?
Right? Weird face. What is that?
And if you diversified out and you did more than just crowdfunding and you found sponsorships...
Trying to hypnotize you with his eyebrows
things
or
like
something?
that, you'd be fine. Which is completely false. I can't get sponsorships because of
What is that emoji? What is that emoji? That's perfect. What is that? What is this fucking emoji right? That's the best one.
People who ruin everything for me. There's
That's
a
a good
reason why I'm not
description.
in the Twitch partner program and it's not me. Okay? There's a reason why Teespring dropped me from their merch store after having me in there for over 5 years and setting me up themselves, knowing well who I was. Okay?
Story.
I don't have or get the opportunities everybody else does because I'm in a unique situation. I think Mike Klum actually said it best. Right? He literally said to me,
be careful, because we know what he says. Like when he says somebody literally said something, that's probably actually not what they said.
In my early research about you to figure out who you were and everything, as I started to look deeper into things, I realized that you have likely one of the biggest troll communities on the internet.
bigger than other people
You
who
ain't
he's
seen 10 bands in your life, shit.
Hey, Greedo the Green with the 10, dude.
He begged in October back he was sick, November back he lost thousands back he was sick, and deck because nobody made up for him being sick in October. Dude's a clown and lies so much that nobody believes.
Okay, I'm gonna reread that. He begged in October because he was sick. November because he lost thousands because he was sick. And December because nobody made up for him being sick in October. Dude's a clown and lies so much that nobody believes him. Yeah, he just comes across as very fake. Thank you, Greedo the Green. Like, that whole sickness shit was so fucking bad. He kept talking about being sick months later, man. That's crazy.
Much bigger.
Thank you, Greedo.
Which is hilarious because you see
For
some
the
of the other
10
stories
racks,
and
the
things.
10
It's like,
bands.
oh, woe is me, woe is me.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Communities on the internet. Bigger than other people who he's dealt with. Much bigger. Which is hilarious because you see some of the other stories and things. It's like, oh, woe is me, woe is me. Yeah, but you don't even have half the fucking hardships.
What?
You know? Of other people. Woe is you. Right? So, basically with me, alright? There's just so much going on. There's really no ways to fix the problems that are happening. And what ends up happening is that all that gets pent up inside of me, and it affects me in a bad way.
Oh my God.
And then I go back to my old ways, and I do things that are stupid.
There you go.
and
That's fucking interesting, too. I go back to my old ways. I thought that old person, that old you, isn't the new you. You're not the same person. Isn't it weird how the old you comes out when you're angry, or when you're beggy, or when you feel like you need to be angry at people? I thought that wasn't you anymore, dude.
To them snipe.
Hey, got a bohem with the $4.99.
Wings' trolls have committed
Yeah.
actual crimes and have a long list of things they've done to Wings that would break Phil.
Yeah, DSP is lucky. Like, the things that Wings fucking trolls have done to him, like, are crazy. They're crazy. It's like DSP would not survive. DSP's pretty lucky that people just like to laugh at him for the most part. Because, yeah, to think that you're very unique and everybody hates you the most, like, dude, you do not pay enough attention to other people. Like, look at Chris Chan. Are you kidding me? Do you know about Chris Chan? Bruh? What?
bother you guys with things every
Like,
stream.
dude, come
that I
on.
shouldn't bother
Get
you
the
with.
fuck outta here.
And it is what it is, right? So there's not much you can do about that besides recover from it and learn from it and try to regroup and try not to make the same mistakes for the 27th time, right? So today is going to be a
Cobra.
chill day, all right?
Cyrax.
Today is going to be a completely chill day, all right?
Chill day.
It's just going to be me relaxing with you guys, enjoying some laid-back games. Not even a fighting game, which is a good thing. You know, I like Tekken a lot. Right now, I think it's a superb fighting game, and I'm having a ton of fun learning the game and getting better at it. But it's a stressful game. When you're playing a fighting game like that, that's like adrenaline pumping, nerves on edge, and you need your nerves on edge. That's the thing. You need to be able to react and do things, and you know, constantly a million things going through your head at once, right? So, and by the way, I don't know why Neckbeard Reviews is typing paragraphs in the chat. There's no
What?
way I can read them. I'm doing a show.
Look at this. This is the paragraph. But I'm being real with you, 100%. You have to make a sacrifice to make healthy choices for you and your family and your loyal viewers. That's not really a paragraph, dude. Okay.
You gotta love it. People are like just typing their heart out in the chat. Like, you see I'm talking to the camera, right? Like, I can't
What?
read what you're saying. Anyway.
What? Okay. What is... Okay. 2 sentences.
So,
yeah, that's too much.
I apologize for any stress that I caused this week. Please know that it wasn't intentional. It was because of all the other...
Like, bro, he's in the middle of a fucking fake apology and also continuing to be toxic towards people. Guys, I'm so sorry for being toxic. Hey, how about you fucking stop fucking typing paragraphs in my chat, you fucking idiot? Yeah, I'm so sorry for being toxic, man.
things going on in my life.
Get the
at
fuck
this
out of
point.
here.
Um,
How is he, like, real? How is this a real person? How is he not a parody? This would be the funniest character ever. The funniest long con troll job ever would be this dude if he was a character. But he's real, and so it's sad.
And it
Like,
sucks
get the fuck out of here with this shit.
you know, things are just happening all at once.
Like, that's straight, like, that moment right there is straight up from, like, a character. That's a character. That's a fake skit.
It's a perfect storm of crap.
But it's not.
And I got to deal with it, and I got to get through it. And the thing is, you know I'll get through it. You know, I have been through this kind of stuff
still
before.
funny. Yeah, you're right.
I've gotten through it before. It's not the end of the world. At the same time, it's just incredibly stressful that this is the millionth time that stuff happens that's not in my control. And again, I'm powerless to do anything about it. And that's what drives me nuts the most, you know. Because as much as I would like to say, I know what I'll do. I'll adjust all my content and I'll try to make it better per feedback, which I've done. New thumbnails, new titling system for my videos, right? Bringing back content that's been lost from the internet for years and making a whole channel to make that presentable to you in a modern format, which you've wanted, right? Keeping shows alive that very well could have died because of trolling activity, but still able to keep them alive because of the help of you guys and on-the-fly thinking. I'm doing my best to juggle all of this and maintain sanity, you know? It's a lot.
It's too late
on my
for that,
plate.
man.
Because it's not just that. If that was just what I was doing in my life right now, if that was it, that would be enough. But the fact that outside of this office, I've got a private life and I've got other things going on that you guys are not aware of at all, multiple other things happening that I'm juggling there, and it's incredibly stressful, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is annoying when he does this. Pretending like he's the only human that exists ever. Like, bro, you don't even have kids, man. You don't even have a normal job. You have like a very, very lucky, like 1%er type job kind of style thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to say literally exactly, but it's something like that. You're very lucky. You're very lucky to be doing what you do. You don't even have kids. There's people that hate their fucking jobs and have 2 of them with kids, and they don't get to do anything. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, man.
So,
come on.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I gotta get through it. And I want to, again, let you know that if I'm on a stream and I seem overly stressed, right? It's probably a combination of a million factors. It's not just what's going on in that moment, right? But you have to understand that, sadly, there's just people out there that are out to get me for no good reason. Like, it's not because I've hurt them. It's not because I've done heinous acts on the internet. It's because the internet has attached themselves to my ass as a giant pulsating, infected...
He wouldn't last a week in Project Zomboid.
Hemorrhoid.
It wouldn't last a day.
And it's about to burst.
Wait, what? I just heard hemorrhoid. What's happening?
Themselves to my ass as a giant...
Okay. We got ass segment.
Has attached themselves to my ass as a giant pulsating, infected hemorrhoid. And it's about to burst. And they just stay there and it won't go away because they found that they get pleasure or money or popularity by literally hurting me. And so I have to deal with that on a daily basis. Imagine that there's a group of people out there that are all anonymous, but they can get away with just twisting the knife further into you. And every day that they do it, they get something pleasurable out of it and you get hurt and you can't stop them. There's nothing you can do about it.
I thought you didn't care, though. How many times does this guy say he doesn't care? He doesn't pay attention to what people say. He doesn't care what people say. And he doesn't even look into their content. Like, come on, man.
Right? It's pretty bad.
And the other crazy part about this is him playing the victim here. Like, he's acting like we do it out of, like, there's no reason why people don't like him. There's no reason why people hate him. There's no reason. It's like, dude, all of this shit, like, all the people that don't like you have a reason for not liking you. It's all from yourself. It's just the person that you are. It's not just out of nowhere.
And there's not much I can do about it, all right? So, it's life, and...
It's life.
I want to get better, meaning I want to not be putting that towards you guys, you know, if I can avoid it. So...
Like, how many times have we gotten this speech in the last, like, 2 years alone?
You're not going to hear it.
Get the fuck out of here.
From me. I'm just going to move forward positively.
Right.
I'm just going to relax with you guys on streams. We're going to enjoy games. We're going to have fun discussions. I'm not going to be bringing up the stressful bullshit. There's no point. Because, again, you know, as much as I've tried...
Yeah, do that.
...to affect the situation
That's the
in
old
some
him,
way,
though.
none of my efforts have helped. Like, nothing. Literally nothing that I've said, that I've done, that I felt has helped. So why am I going to sit here
That's the other thing too. Nothing that I've done, I've said, or I've felt has helped the situation. But the problem is he doesn't really do anything to save anything because his actions are different than what he says. He just likes to say that he's changed without actually changing. He doesn't demonstrate or show like how he's changed that whatsoever. At all. He just says that he does. That's not really doing anything. You haven't really done anything to show that you've changed. You just say that you do.
And why am I going to be so...
But he thinks saying that he's changed is good enough for people. And him just saying it and admitting that he's changed should be enough for everybody. You just have to accept it and move on.
So pent up, angry about it, right?
Right.
When it's time to basically just let it go and be more reserved, and whatever happens, happens. Right? I think that's the better way to think about it, is sometimes in life there's things you cannot control.
Talking points from his marriage counseling appointments. Yeah, it is pretty specific, like the things that he's saying here.
And you just gotta let go.
It's like these are like somebody else's words here. You gotta let go.
Rather than be so angry about a situation or so try to be control freak about it. Sometimes you just can't fix it. So let it ride and see what happens. In life,
yeah,
generally,
weird. Very weird.
In my life, when stuff like this has happened, and I just let it go.
Do it to them, snipe.
Hey, big ups Ty for the $4.99.
He said on Scrollers his Apple Game Center name is the same on everything. His Pokemon Go account name is they call me DSP, linked to champions.
They call me DSP. Yeah, I've pointed that out before, the Pokemon Go thing. He also had a Dragon Ball game with the same name. Yeah, the mobile game shit, honestly, like, that whole saga is so ridiculous. Like, him admitting that he plays champions, but it's not his account, but he also tried to change his name. Like, why would you try to change... You contacted Scopely to change your champion's name. Why would you do that if the account that was found is not yours? Like, why would you even... I don't know, dude. It's
Philly's
ridiculous.
A parasite.
Yeah, Devilman. Hey, straight to the point. Thank you for the £2. He is a parasite. Off the dents, I guess.
Well...
Anyways, yeah, the whole champions thing is so ridiculous. Like, the one thing that I saw people talking... Big ups people. It was like Meerkat or something. Was talking about... He contacted Scopely to change his name in Champions, even though he was saying the account down from the rafters, or they call me DSP, was not him. So then why were you trying to change your name? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Realistically, if you logically... He loves to talk about logic all the time.
I had to do it to them.
Doesn't make any sense, dude. It really doesn't. Determined with the 5, thank you.
I had to do it to M cause her wife is in chat and I think that's awesome. Lego superhero.
Well, thank you, Determined with the 5, dude. Yeah, dude, that's here, dude.
Not really just let it.
She's my wife.
My wife let it go, but over time, things
My
just
girlfriend.
get better. So I'm just gonna let it go and hopefully things get better. Rather than sit here and harp on shit all day, every day. There's no point. All right?
There's no point.
I've said my piece.
Yeah, so this is an apology, apparently. All of this is an apology without him actually saying sorry.
I apologize for being so...
And that too. I love this. He doesn't actually say, I'm sorry. He just says, I apologize, which I don't like. I'm a person that doesn't like saying, I apologize. Because why are you saying that? Just say, I'm sorry. It sounds more genuine. I don't know. Saying I apologize doesn't sound the same to me.
Stressed this last week.
I just apologize.
Anyone
okay?
who felt like I wasn't myself or you're offended or something, well...
And then he does this. And then he does this. And then he does this. I apologize because you got offended or something.
So...
Fuck you, man.
I've said my piece. I apologize for being so stressed this last week. To anyone who felt like I wasn't myself or you're offended or something, well... I'm a human and I make mistakes.
I apologize if you were offended. Like, what? Come on.
And
I make mistakes, by the way.
Well, I'm a human and I make mistakes.
Yeah, X'd it out.
And I'll continue to make those mistakes, All I can do is finally acknowledge when I make said mistakes. And say I'll move on from focusing on that stuff every single day.
Yeah, so it's another thing where he thinks that acknowledging the mistakes is good enough. Like, he doesn't have to do anything. If he just says that he fucked up, that's enough. Like, he doesn't have to actually not fuck up in the future. Just say, I apologize and move on. But bro, you have to actually not do it again. That's the thing. That's the key difference.
Right? You guys don't want to come to a stream every day to hear about my income.
Because this fucking speech, you guys don't want to come and hear about my income. I've heard this like 17 times since I started watching this dude. More than that even. I don't even know why I said 17.
You guys don't want to come to the stream every day to hear about
this little spiel has been given so many times.
About this problem or that problem with memberships and shit. You don't care. You're just here to have fun with me, right? And to have a good time with whatever gameplay that I'm doing. And I'm grateful to those who come by every day regardless, right? To hang out with me and have a good time. Like, that's what you're here for, right? As I said many times over the years, you are here.
Look at his chat. That's a horrible excuse.
To unplug from your own lives and hopefully have some good time with me and forget about your own stresses, correct? That's really what you're here for, ultimately, right? When you unplug, you don't want to then go to someone's stream and hear about more stressful bullshit, right? So, I mean, initially, with this whole thing, I think, of course, as they say, hindsight is 20/20. Initially,
it's 50-50.
What I probably should have done, which I wouldn't have known this because the first time I've gone through something like this, is just mention the problem, say it exists. If it further affects things, I'll let you know, and here's how we fix it. Then we fix it. So, for example, I fixed.
Yeah, this is like the marriage counselor. These are other people's words. This is like the homework that he took home with him. This is very weird, Darksea.
Is just mention the problem, say it exists. If it further affects things, I'll let you know, and here's how we fix it. Then we fix it. So, for example, I fixed the problem when it came to the React channel, right? The problem has been resolved, and we just did a React show on Sunday that went down without a hitch, correct? So, rather than focusing on it and talking about it endlessly, that's it. All right, I mentioned it, we fixed it, that's it, move on, right? And that's really what, I should have done, rather than just constantly talking about it, constantly asking for more of this and that and getting everyone all riled up about bullshit, and then people coming here on the streams and getting all frustrated because why is Phil in this mood every day now? Why is Phil stressed out and this and that? You know what I mean?
That's so bad.
Yeah. So, like I said, today I'm not going to be talking about any of that stuff. I just want to hang out with you guys. I want things to get back to normal here. All right. And more relaxing times. All right, enough of you two idiots. Get the fuck out of the chat. What? Seriously, these two idiots just got to sit there. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up. I'm trying to...
You seem to be rambling. Is that who he's talking about? I want to
relax. All right? I just want to relax and have a good time. Oh, let's be in the chat. Let's try to rile Phil up. No, you're not going to do that today. You're gone.
Fuck them. Banned.
So, yeah, that's it. And it's funny because normally on a podcast, right, I'd be like, okay, we have all these topics. I came to the podcast today. I don't have anything to talk about. What I want to do is just go through the schedule for the week.
Hey, well, perfect timing. DSP will be live soon. I think we're done here. Yeah, the writers have great comedic timing. Again, that's like a skit. It's just a skit. It's a skit. He's a character. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done. I'm not taking this. I'm sorry for being toxic, guys. Anyways, this is perfect timing. DSP's live soon. I won't be watching him, but I'm gonna redirect you to the Sway cast.
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
Big boobed women.
Anyways, Meerkat streaming, guys. Tell him I sent you. Tell him hello. Say hello. The camera's on, huh? The camera's been on the whole time. Anyways, big ups, guys. Hey, thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for likes, the super chats, the memberships. You guys are great. Thank you for helping me in my sick days. I've been sick, guys. Meerkat is gonna be live. Let's go. Lord Kane with the 2. He said he'll continue to do it, rewind it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I heard that. He said he's gonna, there's the mistakes I made, there's nothing I could do. I'm gonna keep making mistakes. Yeah, he did say that, Lord King. Big ups, dude. All right, thank you. Enjoy Meerkat. See ya.
It's full of nutrients to keep you fit and thin. You got potassium,